Ahoy! Ahoy! And welcome back, all you scallywags and all you nomads. Welcome back to the Your Nomadic Gaming channel. Of course, hosted by none other than Your Nomadic Gamer, also known as Captain Nomadic, the fiercest pirate of the seven seas. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are absolutely embarking back into the seven seas, but the seven seas known as Project Castaway. For those guys who do not know, Project Castaway is a Stranded Deep style game, or based on the movie Castaway, where we have crash landed our airplane into the islands, way out in the middle of the ocean, and we have to figure a way out, right? It's all about survival in today's episode. It's all about trying to find those last couple of extra blueprints to get off the island, and also trying to find all of those beautiful pirate treasures that we love to search for here in our Project Castaway gameplay. With that being said, though, guys and gals, with the start of every single stream, we like to start our streams off with a nice warm welcome. So welcome aboard. Welcome on in, pirates, adventures galore. Welcome back to the Your Nomadic Gaming channel. Of course, guys and gals, we like to start our streams off with a nice warm welcome by welcoming in our early squad members, some of our early crew members who get in there even before I get in here, mateys. Some of you scallywags get in here before I even hit the live button, and that's absolutely amazing. I love to see the support. I love to see all of you guys joining us for another adventure here on our Tuesday survival stream. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together because we got a first mate in the chat. Unholy Ghost coming in as our first mate of the day. Unholy Ghost, welcome aboard. Welcome on in, and ahoy, matey. Always a pleasure to have you joining us here on the Seven Seas. With that being said, Unholy Ghost also claimed some daily rations. So, mateys, if you haven't claimed those daily rations, make sure to claim those daily rations. You only get one serving, and one serving only here on the Nomadic Gaming channel. So you want to make sure you claim those daily rations, or else you'll be starving or dying of thirst out here in our adventures tonight. We don't want that happening to our crew members. We want all of our crew members in tip-top shape, ready for a moment's notice in case any pirates, any scallywags come on through. We need to have all of our crew members in the bestest of shape. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and welcome in our second mate of the day. Our second mate, give it up for the pirate Stallion. Stallion, ahoy, matey. Welcome aboard. Welcome on in, my friend. Always a pleasure to have you. We got daily rations coming in. Oh, man, for a lot of you guys. Stallion got rations in. We also got Blue Jane in the chat. Make some noise, mateys. We got Blue Jane coming in the chat. Jane, welcome on in, my friend. Always a pleasure to see you. Always a pleasure to have you here in the Nomadic Gaming channel. And thanks for dropping on in. I always appreciate seeing the folks that we raid in come check us out for a little bit, right? We got to check you out last night. It's always a pleasure to have you guys come check us out over here on the Nomadic Gaming channel. And again, Jane, thank you so much for claiming those daily rations. I do absolutely appreciate that. Oh my god, you guys are going crazy in the chat though with the rations. We also got rations coming back from Magical Pirate. Everybody give it up for Magical Pirate in the chat as well. Magical Pirate doing some giveaways today. We got a courteous, a very generous giveaway today, and I'm super happy about that. Again, thank you so much, Magical Pirate, for the giveaway earlier. I absolutely appreciate the outfit over on the World of Palea. With that being said, mateys, I believe I'm almost all the way caught up here in the chat. The only thing I got left to do to catch up in the chat is just to make sure we get all the way down to the bottom. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to our game here. And then let's go ahead, while that's loading up, while we get ourselves into our regular loaded up game here, let's run through the rest of the chat here real quick. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody, making sure I'm welcoming all of you scallywags back here into the stream tonight. We got Unholy Ghost says, only days I don't get first is when I'm distracted. Aye, matey. You got lucky today, Unholy Ghost. You got lucky today. Lots of competition I saw there in the chat. A lot of folks coming in really quick off the bat. Like I said, even before I got in the chat, you guys seem to have already been in here. So that's absolutely amazing. We also got Massa Rapido, says a Stallion. Indeed. Muchas Rapido. Also, Magical Pirate says, hello, Captain and crew. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you guys. Happy Tuesday. And I hope all of you guys are having an amazing week so far today, guys. Hope all of you guys are having a great week as well, right? We're only on the second day of the week. We got a full week ahead of us, full of adventure, full of exciting things. And I hope already you guys are as hype as I am to get into our episode for tonight. Let me make sure I'm all the way caught up here in the chat, though. Unholy Ghost says, I'm currently staring at my Chromebook to decide what to print. If you're talking about 3D prints, Unholy Ghost, I actually got a couple of ideas for you. I actually seen a couple videos over on, I don't know what platform, Facebook or YouTube or somewhere I saw it. I don't even remember. But there is a lot of unique light covers for your light fixtures back at home. I'm assuming everybody has light fixtures right at their house, and I've seen some really epic ones. I've seen some mechanical ones where you gotta crank it to turn the light switch on and off. I've seen some where it's like Minecraft theme, where it's like it looks like a lever switch. Definitely that would be my go-to. It's an easy print, a much smaller print, so it wouldn't take up too much of your time with your 3D printer. And it seems like it's doable, right? It's just a bit of a covering over your electrical, your light switches, right? And I feel like that's an amazing thing to go off of when it comes to trying out something new, right? When it comes to your 3D prints. We got a lot of hype in the chat. I see how you guys getting hype in the chat. All right, we're almost caught up, mateys. We're almost caught up here. The last couple things I want to do, let's actually jump into the game real quick. Yes, I would like to save load our game, and then we'll get through the rest of the chat here. But before we get into chat, let me go ahead and explain where we're at, what we're looking to do in today's episode, and what some of you guys may have missed in our previous episodes here in Project Castaway. So mateys, this is a game where we are washed up on shore. We crash landed our airplane. We were in search of our uncle. Uncle Seamus was out here in these islands hired by Mordenpaul. And it seems like Mordenpaul was quite a, how do we say, quite a, evil company, like most big corpos are, big evil companies, and pretty much we are here to try and Wilson, please, Wilson. Thank you so much, Stein, for the Wilson there. Absolutely, guys, there is Wilson in this game. We do have two Wilsons. We have Wilson Jr. protecting all of our camp and all of our property here on the island. And then, of course, we got Captain Wilson over on this side, where he is also protecting and navigating us through the treacherous islands here in Project Castaway. With that, though, guys and gals, we'll talk a little bit about where we're at, what we're looking to do in today's episode, and then I'm going to go ahead and catch up on chat here in a little bit. But for now, guys, we are on day, let me take a look at this. This is 20, this is 10, this is 5, and this is 1. So we're at 20, 35, 36. Mateys, we are on day 36, surviving here on the islands. And there is quite a few islands, believe it or not, guys. There's quite a few islands. Let's actually go ahead and cool off in the water real quick, and we'll go ahead and show off a couple of the islands here on the map real quick. So this game, of course, is a survival. It is one of the most hardcore survivals because there's not much, right? All you can do is harvest things on the island, defeat the creatures, which are snakes, lizards, tegu, or what do we call them? Komodo dragons. We also saw jaguars on a couple islands, so there's some very dangerous creatures around on these islands. But all in all, we're doing absolutely amazing surviving. I mean, we're on day 36. We are a little bit hot, though, so we are going to go ahead and drop down our temperature by doing a nice little morning dip. And then, of course, taking a look at the map, guys, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 islands in total. And in last week's episode, we did finish off the final island. Went over here to Lighthouse Island, and we also went up here to this random island up here, this big archipelago of different islands around. We discovered a lot of stuff in last week's episode, guys, but one thing is for certain, we are nowhere near done with this game, right? We are nowhere near done. We still got a lot of things to discover, a lot of things to find, and more importantly, a lot of things to complete when it comes to this game. Not only is it an island survival, guys, it is an island survival that does include a bit of questing. So let's go back to that menu book here. Now that we're cooled off just a little bit up here, you guys can see right over here, there's a couple of quests, right? We're still looking for one more hidden bottle note. We're still looking to finish building the radio tower, which is this tower right on our main island here. We are halfway built it, as you guys can see, about 50% on that mission. And then, of course, guys, the most important one is to escape. As you guys can see, there is a bit of a makeshift plane on this image. And, of course, it is our duty to build all of the plane blueprint pieces, our engine, our battery, our filter, our fuel tank. And then, of course, guys, we still need to find the chassis. We still need to find wings. And I believe we still need to find some sort of a controlled dashboard to finally build the plane and get the hell off these islands. But today, guys, we are mainly going to be focusing on a couple things that I think is going to be very important for today's stream. We are looking for, of course, guys, to find the final blueprints, and then, of course, for the airplanes, but we're also looking to find these extra things, right? We did find out last week, guys, in our quest book that the Prometheus ship is under water. And underwater, there is a lot of sharks. There was no way to defeat the sharks. Oh, God. We already have Komodo dragons on this island. Okay, I was going to show you guys real quick. Let's see if we can just dodge or kind of just sneak by the old Komodo dragon here. At least the rain's going to cool us off a little bit. We shouldn't have to worry about our temperature anymore. But let's take a look here. Yeah, right over here, guys, there is a bit of a sunken ship right off our shoreline. And I believe that is where this quest comes into play, right? The Prometheus ship going to be sunken under the water. But the big problem, guys, is the ocean, right? The ocean is full, and I mean full, of sharks. We found out very quickly last week that sharks are aggressive. Doesn't matter if you're in the water for 2 seconds or 10 seconds, or if you're even near the sharks. As soon as you dip your toesies in those waters, those sharks come after you instantaneously, kind of like a heat-seeking missile. Kind of scary, to say the least, but we found out a blueprint last week that I think is really going to help us defeat those sharks, or at least keep those sharks off of us, guys. And that, of course, is going to be the shark repellent. We now can craft shark repellent with these blueprints, but we are out of one item, guys. Last week, we set out to find the chili peppers, and we did not indeed find those chili peppers. So that's going to be our first goal today. We're going to set sail, not today since it's raining, but we're going to try and set sail, I believe, for... I don't even know which island to go for, honestly. I think Lighthouse Island could be good for us. I don't remember seeing chilies there, but I remember there was a lot of tin and copper and things that we can use to make bronze on our upgraded tools, right? We're getting close to upgrading our tools. We are right now still working on granite items, but we do have the bronze and the silver unlocked, actually. We might even just skip over bronze. We might even go straight up to silver now that we know we can just find silver ore and make sure to smelt that down. Just takes rope and some silver. I think that'll help out tremendously, guys. So we might as well go ahead and do a little bit of that. Do a bit of some silver mining today. So scratch that. Scratch going to Lighthouse Island. Oh, God. Let's not get scratched, though, by the Komodo dragon. Let's definitely avoid the big bad dragon here. Every time you say Castaways, Blue Jane says, it reminds me of the song The Backyardigans. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. That's actually amazing, though. I'm glad that it piques your fancy to a degree, right, where you're remembering some songs that I'm actually not familiar with here. Actually, let me go and search this up real quick because I'm very curious. The Backyardigans. Let me see here. Is that a band, like a children's song band? I don't really even know. Backyardigans. It sounds familiar. Backyardigans official. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. There is some little piratey themed Backyardigans. That's actually hilarious. I can imagine that that's bringing back lots of nostalgia, right, Jane? Lots of nostalgia. Some very familiar songs. Look up the song Castaway song. Oh, I got you, mateys. Hold on. We can do this properly here. Castaway song. And then let's see if it pops up here. And yeah, here we go. Castaway by the Backyardigans. Let's give it a listen, shall we? All right, while that's going, let's go ahead and get our farm set up here. Oh, it's a total vibe. Ahoy there. That is true. Oh, it's amazing. It is a total vibe. Where is it leaning? Where is it leaning? Okay, we're good. Perfect. Nice. Nice. We are castaways. Oh, it's a total vibe, man. Hell yeah. Jane, thank you so much for the reference there. That was a total banger song. I cannot lie. That was definitely a vibe and a half. I am going to add that to one of my pirating playlists because that is, it's kind of like a chill vibe, honestly. A very like mellow vibe. The voice acting is amazing in that song, and I like the little simplicity of it, right? We're just singing about being castaways. Not only is Captain Nomadic a castaway, but all of us are castaways, at least in today's episode. Jane says 10 out of 10 song. Honestly, no, I agree. 10,000% I agree. That was a goated song. Very good recommendation. Thank you so much, Jane, for recommending us give that a listen there. That was definitely a good way to start our streams today, guys. A great way to get started on our Castaway adventures. All right, mateys, what we did do during that song there, we pretty much just chopped down a tree in order to get more wood to build another farming plot. And the reason why we need that farming plot is because, well, for the shark repellent. For the shark repellent, guys, we need coca and we need peppers. And, oh, Lord. Unholy Ghost, what are you doing to me, matey? What are you doing? This is no time for spooky music. We're trying to have a very relaxing, how do we say, evening. Day 36 on the island. And, of course, I am already nervous with the rain and the darkness coming through. It's already a spooky day, to say the least. No need for the for the extra spooky-fied themes there, but I do appreciate the blurb, Unholy Ghost. I do absolutely appreciate that. Stein says, learn the lyrics, Nomadic, for some Nomadic karaoke. Yo! Hey, honestly, that would be a great one to do for the Captain's Karaoke. I feel like that would be a goated one to go for. Definitely one I would not mind singing at all. It was totally a vibe. Totally a great song, to say the least. But yes, mateys, what we did during that song, we just went ahead and chopped down a tree, built another farming plot. We still need to find the chili peppers, right? We got the coca plant going. We got ×2 coca plants, so we're looking amazing on that front. We have kava in the back. We got Hawaiian blueberries, and of course we got banana trees ready to go. But the one thing we need, guys, is the chili peppers. We have yet to find chili peppers. It is already 10 o'clock p.m. We did build a fishing rod last week, so guys, what we're going to do before we actually set out on our next adventure, before we go anywhere, I do want to check out the fishing rod tomorrow morning. I want to get the rest of this bird cage built up as well. That way we can start getting more feathers, more chicken meat for things for our food and our rations and things. And then, of course, guys, I do think we are going to go back to... I kind of want to go to Mount Island, mateys. That's the one island we have yet to fully explore, right? We've explored quite a few other ones. Almost entirely. Not all of them are entirely explored, of course, but most islands have been explored at least a little bit. So yeah, I think we're going to go to Mount Island first. Just check it out, see what's over there, see if there's anything else that we're missing. Oh, Lord, what is going on here? What the hell did you do to me, matey? What the hell did you do to me? Oh, my goodness, a stallion. Get out of me, Captain's Quarter, you scallywag. Get out of me, Captain's Quarter. What the hell? A stallion, you were just caught exploring deep within Nomadic's Captain's Quarter, playing with the trinkets on the shelf after I warned you pirates not to play with the trinkets on the shelf. And look what you did to me, you scallywag. Look what you did to me. You done cursed me to be a skeleton, at least for the next half hour or so. And of course, a stallion, get out of me, old Captain's Quarter, you scallywag. Get out of there. Nothing good happens when you scallywags be sneaking around in me Captain's Quarters. Things like this happen where you gotta curse old Captain Nomadic. Alright. I think, guys, we are good to go. Temperature's a little bit low, but I think we should be okay to survive the night here. We're just going to get a nice 6-hour sleep. We need to get that sanity up. We got to get our energy up. All those important things. Let's go to sleep right away, and then we'll wake up bright and early. First thing in the morning, as soon as the sun rises, at about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, something like that should be good. Yeah, that'll be perfect. 6:12. And then I think, guys, we should be good to start day 37. 37 days survived on this island. Can you guys believe that? 37 days. How crazy is that, mateys? 37 days without any help, without anything else aside from our beer, our Wilson, and our farm that we've been really working heavily towards, honestly. Let's go ahead and see. Our leather's still working, guys. We're still waiting on leather to build a couple items. We need leather for our plane seat ×9. Holy shit. And then we also need leather for an upgrade, right, for our tools. I'd like to get the fishing rod on our tool belt. We need 4 leathers for that, a rope, and a spring. And then I also want to put the hammer on our tool belt, right? We are very much only being able to kind of get what we can get, right? Only use what we can use when it comes to supplies and stuff. But so far, I mean, we're looking absolutely amazing. Let's add another day to our calendar here. This, of course, guys and gals, is our Island Madness calendar. I have a method, guys, for keeping track of our days. Each surfboard is 20 days. Each barrel is 10 days. Each piece of scrap metal is 5 days. And then, of course, guys and gals, each piece of stick is 1 day. So we have a bit of a method here to keep track of our days. And as you guys can see, we're doing pretty good in keeping track of the days. And we're also doing pretty good at staying alive. One thing's for certain, though. We desperately need a bit of some fresh water. So let's go ahead and drink some water real quick. That way we get our hydration taken care of. And we also need to cook up a bit of some bird here because we are very much halfway on our hunger as well. Let's go ahead and not chop up, but place a bit of some raw bird right there on the old stove. We'll go ahead and cook up a little bit of some bird legs, some drummies. For any of you guys who like drummies, throw some ones in the chat. Are you guys a drummy or a wing folk? Please let me know, guys. Let me know in the chat down below. Do you guys prefer drummies or do you guys prefer wings? Me personally, I like both, but I like drummies a bit more just because they're a little bit easier to eat. I like the wings because there's a little bit more meat on said wings, but I also like the drummies because, again, they're a little bit easier to deal with. But what about you guys? How do you guys feel between wings and drummies? Do you like drummies better? Do you like wings better? All right, that chicken should be pretty much cooked up here. Let's go ahead and turn the grill off like this. Perfect. Grab that chicken bird leg. Let's go ahead and eat some of that. That should get us nice and good on our hunger. Hydration's all the way up. Energy's about half, but that's okay. We can use some, we do have like energy drinks and some things we are able to find around the beach. Speaking of, I think I remember, guys, in last week's episode, I do remember that there was a bit of a energy drink. Oh, damn it, our plane's sailing back out to the ocean. Come back, airplane. I need you back on the shoreline, you scallywag. But yes, here we go. There's an energy drink just right up here in the rocks, so we're definitely going to take that as well before we actually move on out of here. All right, next up, mateys, the next thing on the board. The next thing I want to do, I do want to get the bird cage plopped up. That way we can start working on getting some birds. But I also want to go ahead and get plopped up with the fishing rod. I know, Stein, you've been asking for weeks for us to do the fishing rod to check it out and see how it works. So let's go ahead and give that a couple goes here. We got a nice little jig. It looks like with a some sort of a fishing lure on the end. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of like a little dangly fishy thing for like crappie or something like that. Let's go ahead and just toss it out in the water and let's see how fishing works in this game. I've actually never tried. I know we're on season 2 with this game, but I've actually never tried fishing in this game, believe it or not. I mean, I normally just survive off the birds and the other creatures that you find, and of course farming. Farming is a really big thing in this game. It helps out tremendously being able to farm. While we're fishing, guys, let's go ahead and get those daily rations underway. I know you guys redeemed a lot of daily rations on the board. We have daily rations for every single... Oh, shit! As soon as I let go of the screen, god dang it, I got an achievement for something, probably missing out on a fish, unless that's a fish right there. It was a fish. We actually got a Trewavas. I don't know what that is, but we'll go ahead and grab that, add that to our backpack. Let's get another fishing rod out there. Let's get ready on some of these daily rations, mateys. It's a good day to fish. Not too hot out. It's a little bit rainy, which means the fish are going to be biting a lot more, at least in real life. That's how the physics with fish work. But guys and gals, let's take a look at our daily rations menu as we get ourselves situated here on the Nomadic Gaming channel. Also, ladies and gentlemen, there is an ad break starting in about 40 seconds, about 50 seconds, guys. If you do not mind, stick around. It's a very short one. It's about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. And it is less than what you would find on TV. I only have an ad break once every 30 minutes, whereas with TV, it's about the same amount of time, but once every 15 minutes. So we're getting half as many ads as you would find on a normal TV channel. So guys, if you do not mind, stick around. It's a quick little ad. There we go. And we got another fish. We got a butterfly fish. I want to see it, though. Can I see that thing? Oh, it's beautiful, mateys. Look at that thing. It is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, pick that up. I definitely want a butterfly fish. All right, let's get another fish going, guys. We'll just cook up a couple here. I'm assuming it's 1-to-1. There's 3 different cooking spots on our grill, so we'll go with 3 fish for now. And then let's go ahead and run through a bit of our daily rations, mateys. So, every good rations menu starts off with a glorious breakfast. Today's breakfast is a breakfast of champions. It is my favorite breakfast. It is the breakfast that is sea biscuits and gravy. It is my all-time favorite breakfast of champions, guys. I love, love, love biscuits and gravy, and I figured, what a better way to start our celebration today, or start our episode 4 of Project Castaway with a little bit of some biscuits and gravy. Served, of course, aside with our breakfast of champions is going to be some fruit. Of course, today's fruit is going to be limited because we are indeed stranded at sea. So our limited fruit options, guys, are going to be as followed. We have gooseberries and Hawaiian blueberries, which are both berries that we found on the islands, right? We got our Hawaiian blueberries already farmed up. We also have our gooseberries somewhere on the island. I think they're actually on the backside. Yeah, maybe that, or that might be raspberries. I don't know, but there's a lot of berries apparently to find on these beaches and these islands. So that is why we are tossing those into our daily rations today, guys. Lots and lots of berries to add to our daily rations collection, that is for sure. With that, guys and gals, also comes a bit of hydration. Hydration is very important here on the Nomadic Gaming channel. Of course, if you are stranded at sea, that is probably your first and most important thing to be looking for, a way to hydrate yourself, right, mateys? It's very important to stay hydrated, even if you're not like me and you're not stuck in a survival situation. It is still very much important to always have some daily rations and a bit of hydration ready for a moment's notice. With that being said, though, guys and gals, our hydration choices are going to be as followed. We have water for all of your water needs. If you're not feeling water, though, do not worry, though, guys, because we have other options. We have today, guys, an island brewed Pirates rum. So any of you guys feeling a bit rummy today, do not worry. We got Pirates rum on deck for all of your piratey rummy needs. And then, of course, mateys, if you're not feeling rum, do not worry, because we have a third option. Our third option for our daily rations menu today, guys and gals, is going to be, for our hydration, I should say, it's going to be a bit of a mixed berry smoothie. It's going to include those blueberries. It says island berry smoothie, so it's going to have those Hawaiian blueberries and a bit of some gooseberries, even maybe some raspberries tossed into that mix as well, guys. Lots and lots of hydration choices here on the Nomadic Gaming channel. Of course, guys and gals, it's never a complete daily rations menu without a main course, right? We need some sort of main meal to keep us going, to keep our spirits up, and to keep us alive here while stranded at sea. And of course, guys and gals, our daily rations main course of the day is a specialty. It is a glorious option, and it is a select ability option, whereas you guys can select lots and lots of different choices between our reef fish special. Our reef fish special is going to include all those fish that we find in the coral reefs, right, guys? Like our coral cod, like our butterfly fish, like some trewa bass, and some other smaller to medium-sized fish. Guys, all these fish are gloriously important when it comes to surviving the islands and staying alive, mateys. With that, though, guys and gals, we cannot forget the next most important part of our daily rations, guys. And that next most important part of our daily rations is our side, right? You can't have a completed daily rations without a little bit of a side with your main course. And our side today, guys, is a side that is my favorite. It is your favorite. Guys and gals, put your hands together. Get those dancing emotes going. Get all of your hypeness of the most hype emotes going. And let's give it up for our side, which is a crab reef. Shh, no sir. And of course, mateys, we don't have just one crab rave coming back. I believe we're up to 4 or maybe even 5 crab raves. I think it's only 4 though. Anybody keeping count? A stallion, are you keeping count of the crab raves today? I think we're up to 4 if I'm not mistaken. So keep those dancing emotes going. Keep those hypeness up the hype emotes going, because we still got another crab rave. Lots of crab raves coming back today, mateys. And of course, for every daily ration comes with a side of crab rave. So keep those dancing emotes going, mateys. Keep those hype emotes going in the chat. And let's get out another crab rave. And of course, you scallywags, we're not done yet, so don't let those fingers tire. Don't let your little piratey or mermaid fingers get too tired, mateys. Keep spamming the chat. Keep it going, because we still got one more final crab rave. And of course, as always, pirates, as always, adventurers, thank you guys so very, very much for redeeming the daily rations. Thank you guys so much for getting those hypes in the chat. Thank you for spamming the chat with those emotes and getting us rocking and rolling for today's stream. A glorious way to start our hype today in our Nomadic Gaming stream. Of course, guys and gals, while we are high temperature, we are going to go ahead and cool off in the water, but we do have a little bit of some food to cook up. So let's go ahead and put some of those fish on the old grill. One right there, and one right over there. We're going to go ahead and get that cooked up, mateys. We'll just let that fire cook, and we're going to cool ourselves down by just doing a nice little dip in the ocean while we wait for our food to cook. I think we can actually watch it from here cook as well. I think I can just kind of keep an eye on it, right? No, it just says metal barrel. Oh, Lord. I guess I have to just check it periodically, right? I'm assuming the small ones cook very quickly, by the way. Oh, they don't, actually. They're all about halfway, though. They cook pretty fast, guys. Believe it or not, things in this game cook hella fast. I don't know why or how, but I'm not going to complain because the days go just as fast as the cooking. I mean, we're already down to 4 p.m. We're already down another day here, and we didn't do much but cook today. That looks cooked, and then that looks cooked. There we go. Beautiful. Are the rest of these cooked, by the way? I don't know if that's cooked just yet. There we go. It's not fully cooked. Now it is. Perfect. We'll take that. And then this one needs to cook up just a little bit more. Perfect. All right, nice. Let's go ahead and extinguish that fire. Keep our body temperature down. And then, of course, mateys, I do want to take a look around because I remember in last week's episode, we did break a couple items. We broke down a refrigerator. We broke down a microwave. We broke down a couple of these items that wash up on the shoreline. And we're going to need those if we're going to power the GPS satellite station up there at the top of the island. But before we do that, guys, let's chop down one more tree. Let's get that bird trap up and running. Oh, shit. Oh, dang it. Our axe just broke, mateys. God dang it. Okay, hold on. We're going to have to rebuild a new axe here. I think we have rope and things, though. I hope we have rope and things. Because if not, we're going to be in a real bad pickle situation. But let's take a look here. So, for tools, we should have granite, axe. No, not bronze. Granite, axe. We need a rope, mateys. Oh, my God. Okay. We're always out of rope in this game, guys. We're always out of rope. At least we have... Oh, shit. We don't have any yucca either. Oh, God dang it. Okay, bad things happening, guys. Please tell me we have spare rope. Okay, we do. Whew! Crisis averted, mateys. Crisis averted. All right, let's go ahead and build us a new axe. We're going to go ahead and just get more rope right off the bat with that. By the way, I don't want to run out of rope again, so let's definitely make sure we're not playing it, you know, risky. I want to play it safe, especially surviving on the island. You never know when your last day might be your last, right? We are playing one life survival, by the way, for those guys who do not know. So if we die, that is it. That is the end of Season 2. But... the best thing is we are on day 37 and we are surviving pretty damn well, to say the least. We're doing amazing when it comes to survival. I mean, we got the farm out, we got crops, we got food growing, we got food just ravaging the island. You know, we're really not short on supplies in this game, and that's one thing I absolutely love about this game is, you know, it starts off pretty tough, but as the days progress, it gets a little bit easier. I can't say that's the same for IRL. You know, IRL, it never gets easier when you're surviving. It really just comes down to trying to survive to the best of your ability. There we go. We'll eat a couple of those fish real quick. Pick up a couple more of that yucca leaf. We definitely want to grab as much of that as we possibly can. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of it, mateys. There's a shit ton of yucca up in here. There we go. We got a full inventory. That'll work. All right, guys, we're starting our next night. Another rainstorm. But again, I can't complain because that means that we get extra hydration, right? We get extra nutrition. We get our plants watered so they can grow a little bit better. And of course, guys, we get to at least enjoy the evening, right? We get to enjoy a little bit of the rainy evening while we are waiting for some things to happen. Cocoa plants have grown. It can be harvested. Good to know, actually. Very good to know. Let's grab our log. Grab another coconut. Actually, I want that. I can't grab it. Shit. Are we full inventory again? Let's drop the fish for now. I want to grab the coconut because that will give us hydration. Right? And we'll keep the fish for later on. Just right there in our old backpack. Perfect. All right, guys. I think we have enough wood to build this bird trap. Again, we're just going to keep it out here on the beach. I think that's the best place to put it. All we got to do, guys, now is just chop down these logs into large sticks. And place said large sticks right into the old trap there. I think that should be everything that we need to. Just these 2 logs. And then we are good to go ahead and start hunting down. Oh, speaking of, hold on. Hello, little birdie. Oh, how did that miss? Oh, my God, it went right over his head and he flew out. God dang it, you scallywag bird. Oh, my God, my aim is so bad in this game, guys. My aim is literally the worst aim. All right, here we go. Grab those last 4 sticks. 1, 2, 3, and boom. Advanced bird cage. Wait a while for a bird to fall into the trap. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and put our tools where they belong. Just drop that for now. Pick up our fishing rod. We're just going to put this up here for now, just right up by our campground. Wilson, keep track of our fishing rod, Wilson. We only have 1. We need you to keep track of it, because if not, we're going to be shit out of luck without it, that's for sure. All right, let's take a look here. So we got palm fronds. We got a bunch over here, though. We have like a full pile of them. I don't really know what to do with these other than build bandages. Let's take a look here, actually. Do we have bandages on deck? We have screws on deck and nails and things. We have a lot of cloth on deck, too, so I guess we can make upgraded bandages. Man, we have so much stuff on our person. Let's actually fix our inventory before we go to sleep. I mean, it's still early. It's only 10 o'clock. Let's go ahead and just fix a little bit of our inventory problems here. So we got scorpions, seagull beaks, Let's keep all of our bug or animal items together. So we'll put a feather there, put a feather right there. That should be good. Leather's going to come over here because we know we're going to need that later on. We need one more piece. Is this one ready? It is. Oh my goodness, mateys. Hell yes. We are now able to actually make our first upgrade. Oh my god, that's going to be amazing, actually. There we go. Plop that up there. All right. So, let's go ahead and grab. I think we just need a spring for the upgrade here. So, let's go ahead and grab us a spring, which is going to be, yep, right here. We just need one of those. I'll take one. Thank you very much. And then let's go ahead and build that upgrade. That way we can have our hammer on our belt. We can have our fishing rod on our belt. We can have all of our tools ready to go when they are needed. We might even grab the torch instead of the fishing rod, but I kind of like the fishing rod, believe it or not. We might go, instead of hammer, we might go torch and fishing rod. Just that way we have enough space. But enough yap. Let's go ahead and get the extension belt built up. We need 4 leather, 1 rope. Let's go ahead and build that real quick. 1 rope. Beautiful. And then 4 leather. Seems easy enough, right? 1, 2, 3, and... Oh, was that 4? Am I tripping? I thought we had 4, mateys. Did I just put the 4th one up there? I might have just put the 4th one up there, believe it or not. Let me take a look here. We have leather. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we do have 4. Okay, I was tripping. Okay. The island madness, mateys, is getting to me. The island madness is getting to me. Okay, let's build that extension belt. Very much so. We definitely need that. Hey, we got an achievement. We also got crafting level 8 for building that belt. Hell yeah, guys. That is actually amazing. That means we should be able to build... oh, how do we do this? Apply. Perfect. Now my backpack can hold more tools or weapons. There we go. Now we can go ahead and plop down. Yeah, there's a spot number 4 and a spot number 5, which I think is way down here at the bottom. But that's amazing. Hell yeah. Let's grab that fishing rod now. Where's that at? There we go. And then we can also go ahead and grab the torch. I kind of want to build one just in case. We don't normally need it. We normally just sleep throughout the night. But, I mean, it's kind of good to have an extra torch just in case, right, mateys? It's always good to have some extra tools in case you do need them. Where is that, by the way? A wooden torch. It takes 1 cloth and 4 small sticks. It's pretty pricey, to say the least. A pretty expensive torch, but I think that's good. It's 1:40 a.m., guys. Day 37. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 5, 6, 7. Let's go to sleep. Wake up on day 38, guys. And then once we're good, we'll check our campground. I think everything else is good. I think we're good on rations. We're good on building the things that I wanted to build so far. And I think I'm ready for another adventure. How does that sound, mateys? Are you guys excited for an adventure? Make some noise. Make some noise, mateys. I'm ready. I'm excited. Let's go to sleep. Wake up bright and early. Highly refreshed. Highly ready to take on the next day here. And let's go see what is awaiting us on Mount Island, right? We have Mount Island ahead of us. Let's go to sleep just a little bit. Actually, it's already 8 o'clock. That should be fine. We'll save 8 o'clock on day 38. Perfect. And then that should be good to go, mateys. All right. Hydration, food, all that looks pretty good. Let's check our backpack real quick. I do want to go ahead and eat that cod before it goes bad. Oh, don't want to take the beer, though. Keep that beer right there. We don't want that. I do want the cod, though. Yeah, we'll go ahead and eat that real quick. All right. What else do we have? We have screws. A lot of screws. Can we go ahead and plop these in here by chance? Oh, shit. I went the wrong way with it. My bad. Like that. Perfect. Screws and then more screws. No, we are full on inventory. Okay, guys. One thing. Before we actually go to the next island over, before we actually leave Wilson Jr. behind, let's go back up to the tower. I know we need a lot of screws, and we also need a lot of scrap metal in order to fix the tower up here. But we can get rid of some of these screws right off the bat here. So let's go ahead and just toss out some of this shit. You know, we got a lot of stuff on our backpack. We got a lot of stuff on our person. You don't want to leave and have a full inventory, guys. You want to make sure your inventory is nice and empty before you actually go to a new place, right? That way you can collect all the things that are needed to collect. That way you don't have to run back home as quick as possible. Oh, man, we're already starting pretty hot, though. 101 degrees. I hope it rains again today. It's already super, super steamy in today's episode. Day number 38, by the way, guys. For some of you guys who are just joining us. Hey! And the island gods have answered our prayers, mateys. It is raining. Oh, actually, I don't think it's raining. Just a little bit more of the island madness, mateys. My bad. It is not raining. That is the sparks coming off of the damaged machinery up here. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to get more rain situated here. Okay, let's add those screws. Add anything else here. We still need copper shards. We'll have to keep an eye out for copper shards, screws, microprocessors. I think we have all the rest of that done. We just need to find copper shards in today's episode. That's the one thing we never got to in last week's episode, was finding those copper shards. All right, I think we're good. We're also going to keep an eye out for silver this week, guys. Now that we have silver unlocked in our building abilities, we can definitely go start working on better improved weapons, right? Like silver and gold weapons. So that'll be really, really good. I also see another mattress down there. That should have a lot of springs. Anything else that I can see while up here, actually? Is there anything else we can break down? I think that's another surfboard. We might take that since we're almost near day 40. We're on day 38, guys. Day 38. We're almost a month and a half surviving on these islands. It's absolutely astounding how quick these days go by. It's amazing, but also kind of nerve-wracking. I mean, I'm sad to see our adventures almost coming to an end here. We still need to build the whole plane, so we're not nearly close, but we are getting closer to the end, right? We're getting there. We just got a little bit more to go. All right, day 38. All right, mateys, day 38 looks amazing. Let's just check our trap. Yeah, no birds in the trap just yet. We have our fishing rod. We got our torch on our back. We got our tools ready to go, and I think I am ready, mateys, to set sail for Mount Island. Let's head over to Mount Island. Let's go take a look and see what's awaiting us over at Mount Island, and let's go see if we can find us a little bit of silver, a little bit of copper shards, and see if we can actually get a couple more blueprints, right? We got to get those final airplane blueprints to get the hell off these islands. So let's go take a look here on storage. Oh shit, we're like full on storage. Hold on, mateys, my bad. Let me go ahead and just empty some of this out. There's our microprocessors that we need, more plastics. Everything else here seems good. We'll take that. And then that's about, what is that, six inventory slots. Can we break down, what is this? I think that's more of these pieces that we do need. So we'll go ahead and take like that. Actually, I totally messed that up. Let's go like this and take the spare one. There we go, perfect. All right, that should work, guys. This should keep us going, keep us moving and grooving. Also, what is this? I don't even know what plant that is. We'll take some of that real quick just to see what we're working with here. Okay, so we have those can go in storage. And then what are these? These are more coca plant. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not going to store that on our boat. We just need that for anti-shark repellent. So we're just going to go ahead and plop that over on the beach side as well with more of our very important items like our water, our rations. We got a lot of rations, guys. We got Coca-Cola. We got orange juice. We got energy drinks. We got energy bars. I mean, we are not struggling when it comes to surviving, that's for sure. We got extra rations. It's hard to say that when it comes to island survival. You know, it's hard to know when you're living life lavishly. But, I mean, this is as lavish as you can expect here on an island. I mean, we got a pet scorpion. We got some dookie on the beach side. I mean, it's a good day. It's a good day. We even got Wilson, mateys. I mean, how much better can it be? I mean, we got feckin' Wilson on deck. All right, let's go ahead and drop off a little bit more of that cloth. I don't think we need that much. We'll just take, we'll take one stack. That way we can at least have extra cloth. Oop. We're going to need that for our weapon later on. Extra cloth for bandages later on. And then let's go ahead and plop out the rest of these important items. Like this can go. These can go. Shit, there's no space for that. That's okay. We can go ahead and throw those in there. More plastics. Yep, there we go. And then last but not least, that microprocessor board, right? That can go? No, it can't. All right, mateys. Well, we're running out of storage. That's for sure. We very well might need to make a new storage. But for now, just going to put these important computer parts just right up here next to our smithy. We know that that is going to be where the important computer parts are. And that looks good. We got a full backpack of proper rope, yucca leaf to make rope later on. We got some extra berries to eat later on. We got some unmade bandages. And we got extra materials to make another weapon in case our weapons break. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, I believe we are good to go. Last but not least, let's cool off. Let's dip down under the ocean, get a little bit of a nice chilly day going. And then, of course, once our temperature drops down to about 101 degrees, that's when I really feel it's okay. We don't have to worry about, oh, God. Please be nice, Mr. Shark. Please be nice. That's when we have to worry about not getting sunburn, right? Not getting the heat stroke happening, right? There's a lot of things that can hurt you in this game, not just the animals. The sun can hurt you, the cold can hurt you, the food poisoning can hurt you, eating raw food, eating rotten food. All those things can really end your run very quickly, specifically, by the way, in this game. Oh shit, and you can also drown apparently, so let's go ahead and not drown here. All right, mateys, we're down decently on our temperature here. Let's go ahead and push our raft in the right direction that we need to go. Like such. Let's get back on the raft before the sharks come bite our toesies. And Wilson, Captain Wilson, are you ready for an adventure, matey? Let's raise those sails. Let's get ready to head to Mount Island, shall we? Let's go see what is awaiting us deep in the ocean of Mount Island. Goodbye, Wilson Jr. We'll come back later, buddy. We'll come back. Keep our camp in good faith. Don't let that Komodo dragon eat our rations, Wilson Jr. I'm tossing you to the sharks. What do you think, Wilson, Captain? Do you think Wilson Jr. is going to let our... you think Wilson Jr. is going to let the Komodo dragon eat our rations? Or what do you think, buddy? What do you think? I like that idea. He also agrees, mateys, if he lets the Komodo dragon eat our rations, to toss Wilson Jr. right over into the ocean. Feed him to the sharks, mateys. And I think that's a brilliant idea. Honestly, coming from Captain Wilson over there, I think that is a glorious option when it comes to dealing with scallywags, right? I mean, he's there to protect our camp. If we come back and there's a Komodo dragon in our camp, we'll know who to blame, right, mateys? We'll know who to blame. We can indeed blame Wilson Jr. All right, for now, guys and gals, we are going to sail over to Mount Island. We did check out a little bit of Mount Island in last week's episode, but there's still so much to find out about with this island. Of course, we found that there's a crashed airplane, and there is another set of notes for us for this island. Those are going to be specifically Lieutenant J. Thompson's notes, or maybe Logan Harper. I don't really remember whose notes it is. It's one of these guys' notes. And as you can see, we've only found 63% of Lieutenant J. Thompson's notes and only 53% of Logan Harper's notes. So we still got a lot of notes to be looking around for. We still got a lot of sticky notes to be finding. There is lore in this game. There is a lot of lore in this game. As you guys can see, each quest has different sets of notes. Oop, my bad, I went to the wrong page. Each quest has different sets of notes, different days where it's, you know, a little bit of the life of some of the people who did not survive as best as we did here on the islands, right? We set sail from the port of London with high hopes and dreams of discovering the fabled landed rumors to lie across the vast Pacific. Our fleet of 3 merchant ships landed with precious goods and driven by the spirit of adventure. So it's all about that, right? The bottle notes are kind of randomized, just different bottled notes. The radio tower is more specific about our uncle, right? Uncle Seamus, telling us how to find and light up the tower. And then, of course, guys, we have not really notes for the airplane other than the tape recordings for Uncle Seamus. But we do have, of course, some blueprints, right? We do have airplane blueprints that we need to find all of in order to get out of here, right? That is the end game. Once we build all the airplane pieces, we are good to actually get the hell out of this island. So that's the end game for this game. And then, of course, guys, we still have new missions, too. I actually have never seen this mission in Season 1. It actually didn't exist, the Prometheus underwater ship mission. So that's another one that I'm very much looking forward to later on. I'm hoping we can actually get to that later today. So we got to really focus. We got to batten down the hatches today, guys. We got to make sure we are really focusing in on those important items, right? The chili peppers needed for the shark repellent. We also need to find more valves. Those valves are going to be important not just for the airplane, but also for the oxygen tank, which we're desperately going to need once we actually get, you know, have to go down below the surface. I'm assuming that's where we'll find those final blueprints too. I'm assuming they're going to be in the boat, since the boat wasn't there last time we played. I'm assuming that's where they'll be found at. Also, okay, I was like, did I see a surfboard in here? We did. Hell yeah, mateys. Let's go ahead and get another surfboard over here on Mount Island. Let's get our calendar going. So we're on day 39 or 38. I already forgot, mateys. I think we're on day 39, right? Did we go to sleep and come back? I don't even know anymore. The island madness, mateys, is getting to me. The island madness, I can't keep track of the days anymore. Okay, we do have a bit of some more barrels over here, though. We're going to go ahead and use these real quick. So day 20, day 35, and day 40. Okay, that should actually be pretty good, actually. That should be all of our days perfectly ready to go. Yeah, we'll just put our calendar over here where our little ship, or I guess our little raft is at. I keep wanting to say ship, right? Ship deck, ship adventures. It's not a ship, mateys. It is a raft. There is a difference. But one thing's for certain. We're doing absolutely amazing surviving here in the world. Okay, well, we'll call it day 38, guys. It's already the end of the night on this day, so we'll just go ahead and just call this day 38. I can't even tell anymore, but we'll go ahead and use this as day 38. I think we just need 3 sticks to make sure we're up to date here. I think we got 20, 35 here. We're also a little bit thirsty. At least it's raining right now. We should be able to get ourselves situatedly hydrated in just a moment. Oop, shit, we need more sticks, though. Crap, okay, I guess we'll come back. Do these break? No, these don't break. All right, let's quickly grab a nice little drink real quick. That way we don't die of dehydration. Especially while it's raining, we can go ahead and fill this up again with extra water. There we go. Beautiful. Nice and filled up. And then let's take a look around Mount Island. Let's go see what's awaiting us on the inside of this world. I remember this island being kind of dangerous. I remember there being either scorpions or spiders or something like that. I remember there also being maybe either a jaguar or a Komodo dragon. I don't think there's both, but I know there's one or the other on this island. So we gotta be cautious as we get farther into the islands here. Also, I want to find out where we found silver at. I remember seeing silver on one of these islands. I remember finding copper and tin on one of these islands as well. So I definitely want to keep an eye on that. Just see what's going on with that as well. Let's see. We got stones, old tires, more metal scraps. Very nice. We are going to take a quick nap as well, guys. Once we get a little bit, we need to get our energy up. That's like our most important, like, low thing right now. We can always get more food and water. You know, sleeping's not the worst thing. And it does help us to go that extra mile. Ooh, nice. More bug repellent. That's actually really good. Metal sheets. I wish we could find shark repellent like we find bug repellent. I mean, we found lots of bug repellent all over the place, but shark repellent seems like the hardest thing to find, honestly. It's one of the... I don't even know if you can find it, believe it or not. I don't know if you can find it on these islands. Ooh, hold on. We do have a damaged air conditioner, though. Do we have the hammer on us? I don't think we have the hammer on us, sadly. Yeah, we got a fishing rod and a torch. Yeah, we're not going to be able to use our break that down just yet. We need a hammer for that. Ooh, we got another surfboard over here. What we'll do, guys, we'll take the surf... Okay, I thought I heard a spider. I'm still hearing creepy spider noises. Let's get out of here. We'll take the surfboard, mateys. Again, I don't know if they're useful for anything other than decoration. You can hang them up on your walls. You can use them for pretty much like that, like just decoratives. But I like to use them as the calendar piece. It's an easy way to keep track of the days. And we're on day 39, so we're about to get close to being able to use this thing for a double the money. Hey, and we found some silver, mateys. Make some noise. We actually got some silver on this island. Hell yeah. One thing we can mark off of our to-do list today, marking off a little bit of finding some silver. We still got to find those spicy peppers, though. I don't remember where we found those at, believe it or not. I have to keep an eye out, because that's the other thing. We're not going to get our Prometheus mission done. We're not going to get pretty much any other progress done until we get those chili peppers found. So that's the next most important thing that we need to do here, is find a little bit of those chili peppers and get some of that stuff going. All right, quickly, what we're going to do, guys, since we're getting low on temperature here, we're going to just quickly cook up. I don't think we have food on us. Let me just double check here, though. We have berries. Okay, that's fine. We need to heat ourselves up anyway. We'll go ahead and heat ourselves up. We're going to go ahead and eat those berries for a little bit of nutrition. Oh, nice. We also got fire making level 8. We got an achievement for that as well. Hell yes. All right, and then, of course, we need to go ahead and eat those blueberries, Hawaiian blueberries, to keep us going tonight. We do have rations in our storage, guys. We got 5 steaks, 3 bananas, and we can make a little bit of rope while we're waiting here, too. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Add yucca, spin that. Add a little bit more yucca, spin that. And just like that. Perfect. All right, that should be good. We can extinguish the fire. Our temperature's up. Good enough. We'll go ahead and plop out our extra rope into the storage. We'll take some spares with us in our backpack. And then, of course, guys, let's call it a night here. Day 38. Not bad at all, mateys. Not bad for another day here. At least we're on a new island tonight, right? At least we're on a new island. We can at least sleep a decent... Actually, it's already 2 o'clock in the morning. I guess we're only going to sleep about 6 hours here. Let's sleep 6 hours. That should give us enough energy to last through another day. And then, well, we'll have to find, again, we'll have to find more of the chili peppers, right? That's our main thing to focus on today, is finding those chili peppers. Perfect. All right. Game is saved. Things are ready to go. Hydration's not too bad. Hunger's not too bad. The only thing kind of low is our energy, but that's okay. We need to go to day 39 here, which means we got to find some sticks. I guess we can start using signs as well. Maybe cloth. We have a whole lot of cloth. Oh, we do have a lot of signs, though. We might end up using signs instead of sticks, mateys. Signs seem to be a little bit more prominent on this island. So let's go 1. There we go, 1. Saw another sign, yeah, right there. 2. We'll grab that cloth as well. Why not? These will count as double. These will count as 2 days. So that's a full 39 there. That'll work, mateys. That'll definitely work. Okay, let's get out of the sun real quick. Let's make sure we hide up in the shade. I did see silver ore, which again is another thing we're desperately looking for in today's episode. So let's go see if we can find where that was at. I think it's these giant white rocks right on the edge of the island here. Yeah, I need all that, mateys. We need all the silver ore we can get, honestly. It's going to be very important that we take this with us. Give me all that. We need all that silver. I don't know how much it takes to build a silver axe, or I guess a silver bar. So we're just going to mine a decent chunk of this. I mean, there's 2 nodes of it, so we're not going to go all balls to the wall with it. But we're going to mine pretty much as much of this as we can off this first rock here, as long as we don't run out of space and stuff like that. You know, our inventory is kind of limited, to say the least. Oh, actually, we got a decent amount of open space on the backside here. And on the front side, yeah, we're starting to look pretty filled up with the silver. I think that's good. Actually, let's get 1 more. I don't want to say we're good and then come back later on and we're out of silver. So I might as well grab a couple extra shards here. Is that one? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And let's grab this piece as well. Just a little bit off of it. A little bit of block off the old chop, right? Beautiful. Where's the other piece? Oh my god, we're running out of silver all over. It's all running down the beach now. Alright, that seems good. That'll be good for now. Let's go explore the island. While it's daytime, again, we're looking for important items. We're looking for chili peppers. We're also looking for, I guess, more rations too, right? We can get more of these. Oh, this is coffee. I was hoping that was blueberries or something. We don't need coffee. We got enough energy as it is. I think we'll be fine without the coffee. But let's look around here. Can we find chili peppers? Whoa! Oh, shit. I completely forgot there was a crashed airplane on this island. Holy crap. Maybe there's more blueprints hiding around. And maybe there's also chili peppers nearby. Let's take a look around, shall we? Let's see what we got on this island. I did see what looked to be a dragonfly. Is there any predators? That's the other thing I want to keep an eye out, guys. Like I said, there is big animals in this game. There's jaguars. There's Komodo dragons. There's some very dangerous creatures on these islands. So it's always important to kind of look around and make sure you're keeping an eye on where those big predators are sneaking around. Especially on like thick jungles like this. You don't want to get snuck up on by creatures of the night, right? Bad things happen when that stuff starts happening. Let's get into the airplane real quick. I just want to make sure we got everything out of here. Is this something we can break? No, it's not. Anything else in here? We got a small tree back here. And that looks like pretty much... Yeah, I mean, this thing burned to a crisp. There's nothing salvageable here. Maybe there's a banana tree, though. Is that it? Yeah, there is a banana tree in here. We can go ahead and get us some more rations. We need some water anyway. Might as well get a couple of bananas going. Give me that, and give me that one. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and shove a couple of bananas down our throat, shall we? Bananas don't really give hydration, but they give a decent amount of hunger, so that's pretty good. At least we got that going for us. Oh, Lord, there's beehives in the airplane. R.I.P. Let's definitely not mess with the beehives today, guys. I don't know what happens if you do. I mean, obviously, we can probably predict what happens if you mess with the beehives, so we're not going to test that theory out, at least not today. Oh, shit, are we stuck again? We had this problem happen last week, guys, when we came into this airplane. There we go. We're out. Where you kind of get stuck in the airplane a little bit, so let's definitely not let that happen. Coral berry. A new berry, mateys. Hell yeah. We're definitely going to take that back home with us. We'll plant that up in our farm. If we can pick up a couple more of these coral berries. I don't know what they do, but we can always check our roster and see what's actually going on with these coral berries. I want to see exactly what's going on with those today. All right, let's kind of hide up in the old forest. Get a little bit of that shade real quick. And let's take a look at that coral berry. What is going on with coral berry? It doesn't say anything on this page, actually. I think we might need to eat one. We'll eat that one. The lone coral berry. Did it go into our inventory here? Hawaiian blueberry, hunger, palm tree, banana trees, hot rashes, bandages, seaweed, bug repellent, fainting. We did faint one episode. We actually did pass out of tiredness. Coffee and coca. Yeah, so I'm assuming there's just not an entry yet for the whatever this berry is called. I already forgot what it's called. There's too many items in this game. Coral berry. Yeah, I don't know what they do or what they're used for, but at least we got that going. Also, did I see a blueprint somewhere? I thought I just saw a big blue thing over here. Am I tripping? Oh, it was this. Dang it. I was hoping we find another hidden blueprint somewhere. Maybe near this back airplane, though. We'll check around. Ow! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. There's cougars on this island. Oh, God. Oh, God. Captain, run. Run like your life depends on it, matey. Run. Oh, my God. There's literal jaguars biting our toesies off, mateys. I didn't even hear him. He literally just snuck up on us out there. Oh, shit. That scared the piss out of me, mateys. Oh, my God. That scared the piss out of me. And now we definitely got a bandage up here. Let's go ahead and get another regular bandage. We need to get palm leaves ASAP. Make sure that cougar's not chasing us down the beach side. Oh, my God. That scared the piss out of me, man. Goddamn feckin' cougars, I tell you. Feckin' cougars, mateys. These islands are not safe in the slightest. They're not safe at all. Okay, come on, come on. Make sure that cougar's not over here. Oh, my God. I can't believe I let me guard down. The one moment I let me guard down, the cougars are coming to attack us, mateys. God dang it. Our inventory is full. We definitely need to make sure we grab some of this. We need to make another bandage here ASAP. Let's go ahead and get one of these. Beautiful. Plop that on right away. And we'll go ahead and build a couple more. I think we have enough bandages. Oh, we got tons. We got enough to make tons of bandages here, actually. We'll make 2 spares real quick since we have 2 extra palm leaves as well. Bandage. Bandage. And then double palm bandages. How are we looking on health? Health is up to the max now. So at least we didn't die from the attack from the jaguar. But goddamn, that scared the piss out of me, guys. I can't lie. I thought it was going to be like a Komodo dragon or something. As soon as I saw that jaguar, I was out of there. I was not sticking around on the inside of the island there. We might need to try and lure him down to the beach, honestly. That way we can explore the forest without problems, because that guy's going to be a big problem if we don't actually take him down or actually lure him to the beach here. We should make probably like Ow! Oh, shit! God damn it, Scorpion! Why does everything on this beach trying to kill me today? Oh my God, everything on this island is out to get me. Oh, mateys, I don't like this at all. It's raining. We're poisoned from scorpions. We got bit by a jaguar already. It's not looking like a good day for us. Okay, I think that was a thunder. I thought I heard a jaguar roaring. I'm so on edge, guys. I cannot lie. This game freaks me out sometimes. Where did that jaguar go, though? I know he was up here somewhere. Show yourself, jaguar. Show yourself. Oh, mateys, I can't believe we got poisoned by a feckin' scorpion right as soon as we finished bandaging ourselves up from the feckin' jaguar. Where is he at, by the way? Feckin' jaguar, I swear, guys. Feckin' jaguars are the worst. They're the worst because they're hidden in the jungles. They blend in so well. I guess let's go up this way. I'm so scared, guys. I can't lie. I have no idea where the jaguar's at. He ran off somewhere after biting us. He can pop up at any moment's notice. Go up here. High ground's always the best, in my opinion, at least. Unless the jaguar has higher ground than we do, but I don't think he does. Man, we're just here for chili peppers. Wait, is that it right there? I think that's chili peppers, mateys. I think we actually found the chili peppers. Just got to be cautious here with the jaguars looming around. Let's make sure we have space for these. Chili peppers, silver fragments. We have enough space for that. I think this will be fine. Can we stack this? Yes, we can. Perfect. So we have 2 spaces for chili peppers. Oh, this is going to be risky, mateys. It's going to be risky, but we need those chili peppers right away. We need those for the shark repellent. It looks like chili peppers if I've ever seen some, too. Yeah, it is. Oh, my God. We actually found them, mateys. Hell yes. What a good day to have a good day. I swear, guys. We're doing absolutely amazing today. We got chili peppers on deck. We're definitely going to be expanding the farm when we go home later on tonight. Lots and lots of progress, honestly. Lots of progress. We got silver on deck as well. We're going to make sure we store a lot of that, too. I want to store as much of that silver as we possibly can, but goddamn. That feckin' jaguar makes me nervous, guys. I can't lie. We're going to have to really keep an eye out for that jaguar, wherever he's at. Again, you guys got to remember, this is a one-life playthrough, so if we die, that's it. That is the end of the episode. That is the end of the series. That is the end of everything, all the progress that we've done. all the good times and all the memories we've had on these islands. So I don't want to end it yet. I want to be more cautious. I want to make sure that we're not getting got by jaguars and snakes and scorpions and shit. But I do want to also make progress, right? So we're definitely going to take that silver, bring it back to the boat, or I guess I should say raft. And then we'll also take the chili peppers and throw those on the raft as well. Just that way, you know, we can farm those up when we get back home tonight. Man, I can't believe we got lucky, guys. We found chili peppers and we found silver. The only thing we need to find now on this island is copper. If there's copper somewhere, that would be the final, like, most important thing to look for, is those copper shards. I remember seeing them back on our main island, though, so if we don't find them, that's okay. You know, we can always come back to our main island and grab copper, but I want to get some stuff while we're here, right? I want to max up on silver. I want to max up on all of our materials that we need. So let's go like this. Plop all the silver in there. Plop more silver in there. Yeah, let's fill this bad boy up. Perfect. 15 silver. And then we'll go ahead and fill our backpack up with a little bit more silver as well, just to make sure we're actually, like, really, really good to go. Oh, shit, I forgot the chili peppers, though. Let's pop those chili peppers in there as well real quick. Alright, chili peppers. We still got 4 spaces, too, which is not bad. We are going to use those last 3 spaces for important items. We're going to take whatever we can take with us back home as soon as possible. But for now, well, let's go make a rounds around the island here. Let's go see what else we're missing. We're missing notes, guys. We're missing more of those Lieutenant J. Thompson notes. We're missing Logan Harper's notes. I don't know where to find those other notes, but I'm assuming they're going to be, you know, somewhere, right? Either in the mountain region, somewhere in the forest, somewhere on this island is going to be those final notes, and it's up to us to find them, right? We're never going to complete this game until we find all of the notes, or until we find all the blueprints for the airplane. That's the other big thing, is we got to find those airplane blueprints. Are we dying of dehydration right now? What's going on here? We got palm fronds. Ooh, hold on. Do we have hydration on us? We have a coconut. Oh, thank God. There we go. That should get us going a little bit. We should be okay with hydration for now. Thank God for the coconuts, I tell you, mateys. Thank God. Also, I do want a papaya, too. Is this a rough move here to get the papaya tree? I guess we'll grab it for now, right? I want to farm the papayas later on as well. That'll be another really important thing for us to try for, just because they're kind of useful, right? Papayas are going to be kind of the most useful plant fruit-wise. And the reason why is because, well, they can be highly nutritious. We do have vitamins and minerals that you do need to keep track of in this game. So it's not just eating coconuts. It's not just eating meat. You guys can see there on the bottom left corner, there's a veggie symbol and a meat symbol, which means there's nutrition, vitamins from eating fruits and vegetables. And there's also nutrition that is needed for eating meat. So you kind of need both if you're going to survive on these islands. There we go. We'll drop those logs down a little bit. They should start rolling down the island, no problem, and then we'll go ahead and collect those later on. For now, though, it is 9:30 at night. We are going to take a quick little snooze, wake up bright and early on day 40. But for now, let's keep exploring this island. Again, we're looking for notes, we're looking for blueprints, we're looking for pretty much anything that's going to get us progress in this game, guys. And of course, those blueprints are the most important, right, with being airplane-specific blueprints. So we got to find those if we're going to get off this island. Okay, I don't see much, though. What's surprising is I'm not seeing any notes either. I mean, I feel like we scoured pretty much all of the island a couple of times. There very well may be some notes we missed, but I don't know. I think we got it all. I think we got everything that we can get. Oh, here we go. As I'm saying it, we did miss a note here. We got a GPS tag. Very nice. And we also got another GPS tag and a sticky note. Nice. Hell yeah. Another GPS tag. We'll take all these, actually. Why not? We can go ahead and place these around the map once we get our tower up and running. I also want to see if there's anything up here on this very off the edge of the island tree here. I can't see much, though. Let's get our torch out. Anything else around here? Any more blueprints? That's really what I want before... Oh, shit! There's a whole dead guy up here. And a microprocessor. Oh, my God. I didn't even see you up here, buddy. What the hell happened to you? Guys, I don't think he's good. I don't think he's looking too hot, mateys. He's a full-on skeleton up here. But we did get a new note. So let's take a look at that new note real quick. That new note was for... anything that made progress? I don't think so. We're still 63% here. 53% here. Everything else seems the same. I don't know if that note was worth anything, honestly. I think it was literally just a note. It didn't even pop up on my radar if it said anything specifically. I don't know if it was a Lieutenant Jake Thompson note or a Logan Harper note. I actually have no idea whose note that belongs to, but let's keep moving. Let's see if there's any more just kind of on these rock edges real quick. I'm also very terrified of that jaguar. We know he's on the island somewhere in the woods. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I hear something. Oh, God. I hear a spider. Oh, God. Keep running, Captain. Keep running. Don't let that spider bite you. We can't afford to get poisoned again. We're already down 90% of our health right now because of the poison. Let that spider do his thing, buddy. Let that spider do his thing. Oh, man. This feckin' island, I tell you. Very terrifying island. Very tired. You need sleep. Okay, well, let's head back to the raft, guys. I think we made a decent bit of progress in today's episode, or I guess for today. Oh, also, is that more chili peppers? Yes, it is. We're going to take as much of this as we can get, guys. We're not leaving without the chili peppers, that's for sure. I need all these. Every chili pepper known to man we're going to need to get that shark repellent built up. All right, perfect. Oh, my God. Can't believe we found so many good items today, guys. We found lots of chili peppers. We found lots and lots of silver. And we also found a new note and some GPS coordinate pieces, which, again, I don't know what those are for. I'm assuming we can mark things on each map, each individual island and things. But, of course, I think we need to get our radio tower fully built up before we're able to do anything like that. Let's climb our raft. Let's go ahead and throw some storage away here. More chili peppers, of course. Those can go in. And then, of course, I want to go ahead and throw these GPS tracker bits in there, too. Again, I don't know what they're used for. I don't know if we can use them. We'll also throw our papaya in there. That way they don't go spoil before we actually get a chance to use them. All right, perfect. All right, hell yeah. We're good on temperature. Let's just go straight to sleep, guys. It's already 2 o'clock in the morning. We'll sleep another 6 hours. That should get us up bright and early at about 8 o'clock, 8:30-ish. And then we can start the next day. We have the sunlight to kind of look around the island. I want to spend today, guys, just breaking down items, looking for springs, metal scraps, pretty much all those items that we need to build for that radio tower. That's the next thing that I want to focus on for this next day. Day number 40, mateys, believe it or not. We are on day number 40. Can you believe that? Already, things are looking up from here, though, guys. This new update... not update, but this new episode is looking absolutely amazing. We're doing so good surviving on these islands already, too. All right, let's go and grab a bit of water. Beautiful. We'll drink a little bit of that, keep ourselves going. And then, oh, shit, before we go, my bad. Hold on, before we go, mateys, let's go ahead and drop off. We need, well, actually, let's take this. We need to go ahead and swap out our hatchet for the... Let's do the torch. Let's keep the hatchet, or I guess the hammer on. We'll keep the torch in the storage. And then we can go ahead and throw those papayas back in there as well. Perfect. All right, now we're good. Now we can use our hammer. We can start breaking down some materials. I want to grab as much of that stuff as we can. Glass bits are going to be important for the airplane, I'm assuming. We're also going to need the metal scraps. So I want to go specifically, yes, please, rain, please. We need more rain water on these islands. I need more hydration. That's the biggest thing with this game is it's rough trying to survive with limited rain. So it's always good to build a couple water stations to make sure that you're not dying of thirst and stuff. Right, let's take a look around here. So we got a mattress, an old dirty mattress. We're not going to go ahead and break that down, though. We don't really need any items from there. We got lots of springs. We got lots of plastic, and we got lots of foam already. I'm really just looking for like tech pieces, like microwaves, air conditionings. Refrigerators are another good one. Here's that one. We got an air conditioner. Nice. Let's go ahead and break this down. See what we get out of this piece. Also, there's old screws from the last time we broke something down here. Very nice. Oh, hell yeah, mateys. Metal scraps galore. Microprocessors galore. We got more heat sinks. Very nice. We'll take all these items, as many as we can grab, and fit in our person. Air filter and cooling unit. Can we get rid of something? Silver fragment. No, I don't really want to get rid of that. We can granite shard. I guess we can drop a granite shard for now. That seems pretty good, actually. That seems pretty damn good. Alright, we need a lot. Guys, what we really need a lot of is screws. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of look around the island. I remember we get a lot of screws from the fans. There's like these like stadium fans or construction style like lights and fans and things, those actually give a shit ton of screws. So we're going to keep an eye out for those items on day number 40. Also, we got to update our calendar. I almost forgot, mateys. We got to lower our temperature. But we also got to update our calendar a little bit here to make sure that we're all up to date with our days here. So let's go ahead and drop this just right back here. Seems good for now. Drop our metal scraps back here for now. Boom. Get these extra pieces out of the way. One like this. Beautiful. And then, of course, guys, we are on day 40, which is two 20s put together, which is going to be this piece and that piece. That is two 20s put together, which is going to be signifying our day 40 adventures today. Hell yeah. Oh, nice. More sticks. Yes. More bug repellent, too. A sign. Oh, man. We got a lot of good stuff over here. I didn't even check this backside. We'll have to double check here in a second once we cool ourselves down. But for now, let's go ahead and plop out a couple more items into our storage here. Can we plop these? No, we can't. Can we plop any more nails? Oh, man. Don't tell me we're full on inventory, mateys. I think we're all the way maxed out on inventory. Dang it. Dang it. I think we're going to have to head back, mateys. That is it. That is everything that we can grab here on these islands. I don't think there's anything else we can do just yet. We're going to have to leave from here and head back home. But at least we came with a good goal in mind, and we did beat both goals. We actually got silver, and we got the chili peppers, which is amazing. So I don't mind leaving the island for now. We can always come back, check a look, and see if there's anything else on this island. But for now, we're going to head home, mateys. I want to check a couple other islands in today's episode. More specifically the Lighthouse Island on the far end of the map. But for now, guys, we're just going to take a nice little cruise on day 40. Try to make our way back across the ocean. Try to get back home to Wilson Jr. And then, of course, we got a lot of stuff to work on. We got inventory to work on. We got to manage a lot of those items that we picked up. And we got a lot of stuff to focus on today, guys. A lot of very, very important items for us to be grabbing and building, right? I want to build another farm plot for the chili peppers. We're getting close, mateys. We're getting close to doing those Prometheus ship quests, which I'm very excited about. I'm excited to see what's actually below the surface once we get down there at the bottom of the ocean. The best thing about it, though, is we've been stockpiling the coca. I keep wanting to say cacao. I guess it's the same. I guess it's not the same, right? Coca and cacao is two different plants. But yeah, we've been stockpiling the coca, and we've been looking for the peppers, but we have a huge selection of them now. I think we have at least 8. I think we have at least 8, which is really good for us. That should keep them sharks off of us for a little bit. I wish it wasn't as expensive, though. It's 5 pieces of each, 5 cocas. Yo! Aye, indeed. Melly, smashing that follow button over on the kick side. Melly, welcome aboard. Welcome on in, and welcome to the Nomadic crew, you scallywag. Thank you so very much for the support tonight, and thank you so very much for smashing that follow button, my friend. I absolutely appreciate that. For those guys who are just joining us, welcome aboard. Welcome on in. Guys and gals, we are on day 40, surviving here, stranded at sea in Project Castaway. We have Captain Wilson manning the deck, keeping us navigated properly, keeping us going here in our many, many adventures. And all in all, we're doing absolutely amazing. We have a campground set up. We got farm set up. We have, well, a lot of progress to be made, but it's still a lot of progress to be made. We still got to build lots of pieces for our airplane. We still got to find pieces for our airplane. We got to find the chassis blueprint. We got to find the wing blueprint. And we also got to find, I believe, the dashboard blueprint. I'm going to have to actually, like, Google this shit once we get a little bit closer to the end of the series here. Because there is an end game. Believe it or not, guys, it's not just about surviving the islands. There is indeed an end game. The end game is to build the airplane and get off the islands, right? That is the end game. There's a whole cutscene and everything with it, too. There is an end game, but we are nowhere near close. We got a lot of items to find. Still a lot of items to build. Still a lot of things to farm. Still a lot of things to find. And like I said, I believe those final blueprints are going to be deep below the surface that we're looking to find. We're going to need quite a bit of them, too, if we're going to get this stuff taken care of. But so far, we're doing absolutely amazing, guys. We're doing amazing. I mean, we got papaya now that we can add to our farm. We got the chili peppers, which we're definitely going to add to the farm. And we also got some other items from that island, like silver, which we can now start smelting down. All these very important items that I think we're desperately going to need if we're going to continue surviving on these islands. But honestly, It's always good. It's always a good day when you're making some progress, mateys. It's always a good day, and I feel like we're making tons of progress in today's episode. Already, I feel like we're making tons of progress. We're only, what, 1 hour in? Yeah, we're about an hour in stream, including the introduction before starting the game. So we're, like, just under an hour, or just around an hour. We already got, like, half of our stuff that was on my to-do list today marked off. And now we're starting to work on getting that shark repellent. We'll definitely be able to start working on the other things on my to-do list as well. All right, we're almost home, Wilson. We're almost home, buddy. Do not worry, I see you there in the distance. Please be keeping our tent and our campground nice and clean. Please be keeping those Komodo dragons far, far away from our adventures. Keep them away from our plot of land. This is our piratey plot of land. You can't have it, Komodo dragon. You can't have it. It belongs to Captain Nomadic and Captain Nomadic only. And, of course, our crew members, of course. I can't forget you guys. You guys are definitely more than welcome to hang out and be part of our nomadic adventures. You guys can always, you know, borrow a bunk bed here in our little campground. We got lots of space for you guys. I mean, we got a whole island to share with our crew members, so do not worry, guys. If you are stranded at sea and you are here with Captain Nomadic, do not worry. We got rations on deck, and we even have a little bit of some shelter and some bedding for you guys as well. All right, this should be perfect. We'll go ahead and just let ourselves sail right over to the front of the island here. We'll drop our sails like such, and there we go, mateys. Hell yes, make some noise. Make some noise. We did it. We actually survived another day across the ocean. We are on day 40, so we're going to have to update our calendar here in a little bit. We'll just pick our sticks up for now. Drop a couple of these over. I think we actually can do... Oh, actually, we have another one here. Let's go ahead and swap this out. There we go. Day 40. Beautiful. That'll work for now. All right. And now we can start working on some of the important stuff, guys, like dropping out silver, start making some silver bars. I definitely want to also focus on getting some more things smelted up here. I don't know how silver works, by the way. We'll have to figure out smelting here in a little bit. But for now, let's get those other important pieces over here on the beach side. So let's go ahead and get one of these down. The metal scraps are going to go up to the tower. We're going to need those for the tower. Screws are going to go up to the tower. We're going to need those for the tower. This heat sink is fine. And the microprocessors we actually need for the tower as well. All right, before it gets too dark, before the nightfall starts happening and the cold starts coming up to take our soul, let's head up to the top of the tower here, guys. Let's go see if we can grab a little bit more of those things that we need to finish off the tower up here. I'm excited to see what happens. We're getting close, though, guys. We have the materials to start making shark repellents. I'm excited to actually go down into the ocean, deal with those sunken ships. We also found a sunken ship on that far island out that way. And there's also on that island out that away, there's like some sort of like a mangrove system that's all underwater, like super, super deep underwater. So I'm excited to check out some of that stuff as well now that we have the shark repellent ingredients ready to go. All right, let's go ahead and go. We got to go up a couple layers for this. I think we got to go all the way to the top because that's our final bits of building for this tower here. Man, I can't believe, guys, we're almost done, like, almost everything to do in this game. Let's go ahead and put those in there. Oh, wrong item. There we go. Grab more screws. Perfect. Oh, that's it. That is everything. Okay, the power box is done. Now, all we need to do, guys, is add 13 more metal scraps, 15 more screws, copper shards, and a power cell to the tower here. Let's go ahead and grab those items real quick. I know we can get copper shards. I think that rock right there is copper, if I'm not mistaken. And I know we have some screws, if I'm not mistaken, back at home. Metal scraps, I don't know about metal scraps, but I do know we can definitely get the power cell. We already have quite a few of those already on our inventory as well. Man, what a successful day, honestly, guys. Day 40, looking absolutely amazing. We're doing so good surviving these islands. You know, you think it's hard, especially with it being hardcore, being one life, but as long as you're on top of your vitals, keeping on top of your hunger and your thirst and that kind of stuff. Oh, did we get a bird, by the way? Oh, man, we got a whole ass bird in here. Hell yeah. Give me that. We'll get another bird in there for later on. Nice. We got feathers, seagull beak, bird legs. Nice. We'll even have some good food to eat up tonight. Let's go ahead and for doubles, though. See if we can get this guy. Oh, shit. Am I out of arrows, by the way? Am I really out of arrows? No, we're not out of arrows. What the hell, game?
Rations!
Rations!
Get your rations!
We got some rations coming in from Zombie Flower Creation. Zombie Flower, welcome aboard. Welcome on in, my pirate
matey.
friend. Ahoy! Ahoy, matey to you. And welcome on in to the Nomadic Gaming channel tonight. I hope you are having an amazing Tuesday. And let's go ahead and get some of those daily rations out underway, mateys. Let's go ahead and get some of those daily rations up on the board. For those guys who may be just joining us or who do not know, daily rations are entitled to every single nomad, every single pirate, no matter if you're new here or lurking or not. All of you guys are entitled to one serving, and one serving only of those daily rations, so make sure to claim them. You want to make sure to claim them because, well, without them, you may end up starving, you may end up a little bit dehydrated, and you may end up having to fight off that scurvy, mateys. And we don't want to fight off no scurvy. We want to make sure we are well on top of our health and our hunger and our thirst as well, to make sure that we don't have to worry about anything here on our nomadic adventures tonight. With that being said, guys and gals, if you want to feast your eyes here above me head, this is our daily rations menu. Our curse has also been lifted. Hell yeah, nice. Our skelly curse is no longer affecting us. I like that. I always like seeing that. But mateys, our daily rations menu is very important here. There's a lot of items that go along with the daily rations menu, but the first one is the most important one. It is our breakfast options. For the day, we got lots of breakfast options ready to go, and our most important breakfast option is my favorite, which is our sea biscuits and gravy. One of my all-time favorite options when it comes to breakfast options. It is definitely a glorious option for breakfast, and it's a delicious option if you're looking to stay nicely hydrated, nicely filled, you know, with all your important nutrients and vitamins and all that stuff. Oh shit, we got a Komodo dragon. Hey man, you can't have this island, you scallywag. This island belongs to Captain Nomadic and the crew. Alright, we'll kind of just avoid the giant lizard on the beach. We're going to try and make our way up the backside. And then, of course, mateys, the daily rations includes a bit of a side with that breakfast. Side's going to be served with a bit of some island berries today. We have some gooseberries, and we also got some island blueberries. But we also just found these very elusive, I believe they're called coral berries. Yes, we also got coral berries. We just found coral berries. So if you guys are feeling like you want a little bit of some extra berries, do not worry. We found some coral berries for the island. So that way you guys can have lots and lots of options when it comes to keeping yourselves nice and nutritionalized in tonight's episode. With that being said, though, guys, we can never forget our hydration choices when it comes to rations. We have a lot of hydration choices because hydration is one of the most important things when surviving in general, whether that's with a zombie apocalypse, whether that's here on the islands, whether that's just in life in general. You always need to hydrate no matter what, and that is one reason why we have a huge selection. Our selection of hydration choices, guys, are going to include a little bit of some water. If you don't want water, do not worry. We also have your choice of Island Brew Pirates Rum. So if you guys feeling rummy, do not worry. We have lots of rum ready to go as well. And if you do not want rum, do not worry either, because we also have a bit of a specialty drink tonight. Oh shit!
Get your rations!
God damn it, me leg! I broke me leg falling off the ladder. God damn it, we're gonna need to use a bandage. Hold on, mateys. We also got rations coming in from Kimmy. Kimmy, welcome aboard. Welcome on in, you scallywag. A pleasure to have you joining us tonight, Kimmy. Hope you are having an amazing Tuesday. Guys and gals, make sure to show some love to our mod, Kimmy. She's always doing an amazing job as one of our only few mods that we have here on the channel. So always show some mod love to Kimmy. We also got a new emote. I actually went ahead and made it live today. We have a mod love emote in our little channel there, guys. So if you are looking to share some love with the mod tonight, we do have an emote just for that. We have an emote specifically to share some love with our mod tonight. And then, of course, guys and gals, again, our specialty drink is going to be a blended island berry smoothie. So if you're looking for some more of those berries, some delicious berries, make sure to grab those island berry smoothies on the way in. That way you're staying nice and highly nutritionalized tonight. Kimmy says it's lunchtime. Hell yeah, let's make some noise. We like to see that. We always like to have a couple of lunch breaks on deck. I'm glad to hear, Kimmy, that you're doing amazing. Glad to hear that you're having a nice little lunch break. How is it going? Are you enjoying your adventures? Are you enjoying your shift tonight? Is it going very well for you? I always love hearing about security shifts specifically, just because it's always random, right? You never know how they're going to go. Sometimes it's a quiet night. Sometimes it's a hectic night. You really never know with security jobs. And I know for a fact, because Well, I've worked security in numerous places. I've worked security when I lived in Colorado. I worked security for the colleges down here in Louisiana. I worked security in many different forms, many different companies and things like that. So I always know a thing or two about some security work. But Kimmy says it's going pretty slow. Well, there you go. At least you can't complain, right? At least you're getting a little bit of an easy day. That's the best thing with security, is when it's a nice slow day, when you don't have to worry too much about ne'er-do-wells, any scallywags running amok. It's always a good day when you can have a good day at work, even if it is a slow day. At least it helps out to reduce the stresses of life. Also, mateys, let's finish off with the daily rations. We still got 2 more rations coming back. Thank you guys so much for claiming those daily rations. Those daily rations are never complete without our main course of the day. Our catch of the day is what we like to call it here on the Nomadic Gaming channel. And our catch of the day is a glorious choice of fish. We have a reef fish special, which means whatever you guys catch that are part of the reef fish, which are more like coral cod. We also saw angelfish earlier. Some of the small to medium-sized fish, those are the more important things with our daily rations. And then, of course, guys, we always have a bit of some hydration choices when it comes to daily rations. I'm sorry, not hydration. What am I saying? I'm all over the place, mateys. The Island Madness is getting to me.
Get your rations!
We also got rations coming in from Sarah Bell. Sarah, welcome aboard. Welcome on in. The rations are getting to me. The heat stroke, the cold, or the rain, all the Island Madness. It's all compiling to make me go mad, mateys. It's making me go mad. But that's okay. We are still surviving very well here on the islands. And, of course, let's not forget the side, right? That's where we're at. We're with the side for our daily rations. It is a glorious side. It is one of my favorite sides and all of your favorite sides as well. Mateys, this is the most exciting part of our daily rations because it is a glorious side that is served to every pirate who does redeem those daily rations. And, of course, mateys, that side is a bit of some crab rave. And of course, mateys, we don't have just one crab rave coming back. That first one was brought to you in partner by our crew member, Zombie Flower Creation. But the second one is going to be brought to you in partner by our mod, Kimmy. Kimmy and Zombie, thank you guys so much for redeeming those daily rations. Let's go ahead and get a second crab rave. Let's get another crab rave underway, mateys. Let's get another crab rave going, and let's keep that hype going all night long. For those guys who are new or who do not know, now is the time to spam the chat with all those dancing emotes, all those hypeness of the hype emotes, all of your booty shaking emotes. Pretty much any emote that tickles your fancy, guys. Now is the time to spam them down into the chat because we got lots more hype to go with one final crab rave. And of course, mateys, I want to say thank you to all of you guys for redeeming those daily rations. You only get one ration as a pirate, as part of the Nomadic crew. Every one of you guys are entitled to one serving and one serving only. So thank you guys so much for redeeming those daily rations. Alright guys, we desperately need to find a rock. We're not going to upgrade our tools. We also kind of worked throughout the night there, just getting those rations out and having the Island Madness take a hold of us. So what we're going to do, guys, just going to kind of scour the islands looking for a rock here. All we need is one rock to survive. Oh, is that one? That's a small stick, but we'll take it. But we're mainly looking for a rock. We need that to build another mallet, another hatchet. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And then that way we can start breaking down that refrigerator, right? That refrigerator is going to have the rest of our materials, the screws and the metal scraps that we're desperately going to need to continue on with our adventures tonight. All right, we're going to go ahead and bring these, or I guess not these, but this one rock back home. We are going to go ahead and just smash that thing. Can we break, can we? Oh, dang it. I was going to see if we could smash the rock on the seagull. Don't judge me for that, mateys. You would do it too if you were starving, if you were a bit hungry. I'm a bit hungry, mateys. I can't lie. We've been surviving for 41 days, actually. We've got to update our calendar here. 41 days, mateys. 41 days here on the seas. And we're doing pretty decent, aside from our lack of sleep and our lack of energy. But that's okay. You know, we should be okay to continue surviving. There we go. 41. That looks perfect. That looks absolutely perfect. Let's get another bird. take care of that. Get another one ready to go. And then before we go to sleep, let's go ahead and cook up the bird steaks real quick, guys. We need to eat some food. We need to drink some water as well. And then we need to cook up a little bit of these bird fillets here. I guess bird drummies, I should say. Where are those drummies? Yeah, raw bird drummy, raw bird drummy. Let's go ahead and put those up here. Let's get that nice and cooked up real quick. Yo, we got a couple of scallywags in the chat. I also missed a little bit earlier. I did see Zombie Flower Creation. The captain has determined your rank to be our first mate of the day. So we got double first mates tonight. Hell yeah. I always love to see that when you guys get double up on the first mate position, because it makes Unholy Ghost a little bit, more unholy than normal. He gets a little angry when he's got to share his first mate position. But at least he gets to share it with you, Zombie Flower Creation. At least he gets to share a little bit of that first mate position with you tonight. That's a pretty good role to be able to share, right? A couple first mates ready to go. Birds are perfectly cooked. Beautiful. And go ahead and turn our fire off. Hell yeah. And then let's go ahead and just eat a little bit here before we go to sleep, guys. I definitely don't want to, you know, be dying of hunger as we're going to sleep. Let's also drink a little bit of water. And we got a treat coming in from Kimmy. Let's go. Hell yeah, mateys. We got a treat coming in for Ollie. Ollie, come over here, buddy. Come over here, bud. We got a treat for you. Kimmy, thank you so much for sharing the love tonight. Thank you so much for sharing some love with Ollie tonight. For those guys who do not know, Ollie is my right-hand Poochie. He is an amazing dog. He is our adventure dog for life. He is quite an amazing Poochie. He's been around the world, not around the world, but to many different states here in the United States during my time living nomadically and traveling around the world. He is an absolute amazing Poochie. So let's see if we can go ahead and get him in the camera here. Whoops, wrong tilt. I need to pan it over this way. There we go. Let's go ahead and tilt him up. There he is. There's a little Poochie. Come down here. Show yourself in the camera, Ollie. Show yourself in the camera. There we go. There's our lovely Poochie Ollie there. Guys and gals, give it up for Ollie, our lovely, lovely Poochie, our lovely, lovely, amazing adventure dog. He is not just an adventure dog, though, guys. He is a very highly intelligent adventure dog. He is a very sweet, sweet, sweet dog. Let's see if we can tilt him over just a little bit here. Oh, that's the wrong way. There we go. Yeah, we want to get him nice and center on the screen for you guys, so that way you guys can see him taking a decent amount of some treaties. Today, guys and gals, we are giving him some of these treaties here. They're like a little bit of a mix of, let me see if I can show you guys a little bit. It is a, it's like a little square, and it is a mix of, let me see, he's already excited about it. It's a mix of lamb and salmon, mateys. A little bit of some lamb and salmon. Ollie? Hi, I didn't say to speak. I didn't say to speak. Let me see a paw. There we go. We got a paw on deck. One more paw. Paw. There it is. There's our paw. There we go, mateys. Hell yeah. Let's give it up for Ollie, guys and gals. Let's give it up for Ollie. And since he's such a good boy, since he's such a smart little Poochie, let's go ahead and give him one more for... Speak. One more. Speak. There it is, mateys. There it is. Hell yes, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yes. Thank you so much, Kimmy, again, for sharing the love in the chat for Ollie, giving him a couple treaties tonight. He absolutely appreciates it, and I absolutely appreciate it as well. Guys and gals, no pats. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me give him some pats as well, mateys. Hold on. Come down here. Get you in the camera. Get you in the camera. Come on, all the way down. There we go. We got to get you some pats there. We got to get Ollie some pats, mateys. Take a look at this beautiful Poochie. He's a lovely, lovely adventure dog. He is a sweet little, lovely, lovely adventure dog. And he is quite an intelligent little Poochie. He is an amazing, amazing dog. We got to give him some love from time to time. And again, thank you guys so much for sharing some love with Ollie tonight. We'll leave him on screen for a little bit. Since he's hanging out in the camera, we'll let him chill for a little bit. That'll be fine. That's good to go. That's also good to go. And then, of course, mateys, again, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for sharing the love with Ollie tonight. I absolutely appreciate that. All right, guys, we're very, very tired. It's only noon, though. We're right at noon time. So instead of going to sleep in the middle of the day, what we're actually going to do, I think we actually have coffee. Yeah, right over here, a couple coffee berries. We're actually going to go ahead and eat an energy bar since we have a couple extras of those. And we're going to plant a couple more planters. We need one for coffee specifically to keep our energy up. And we also need one for our... what do we want to call it? One for our pepper plants as well. I definitely want to keep one ready for our pepper plants as well. So we'll go like that. And then one other one right over here. Perfect. All right, that'll work. So that'll be peppers. That'll be coffee in the back. Let's go ahead and actually place... Do we have peppers on us? We don't. I also want to place one for those new berries as well. Those coral berries are going to come in a good way later on too. So there we go. We need 2, 4, 6 logs in order to get that taken care of. Let's go ahead and get a couple of these trees knocked down while we're waiting. Let me see. Sarah says it's a job and you have been working towards that for... Yeah, no, seriously, Kimmy, I am so proud of you for getting all the way through your orientation, the interviews. That's the hardest part, is getting hired, right? Once you're hired, it's kind of like smooth sailing from there on out, aside from, you know, tax documents and all that other adulty stuff. But that's my biggest, hardest thing. You know, where I'm at, there's not a whole lot of job opportunity. It's kind of like a small town, kind of like a small area. And so that's my biggest problem. That's kind of what led us to streaming was, you know, I try to get hired on at a couple of local places. I did have a quick job for like a month or so, and they just were scamming me the whole way. They only had me go, you know, 4-hour shifts, and only twice every like 2 weeks or something. So it was like 8 hours every 2 weeks. It was just not manageable for somebody who actually needs a job, you know. And so that's kind of the biggest thing was for me. You know, it's still hard. Even nowadays, I'm still looking for like an actual like job. But where I'm at, you know, the job market is just dead. It's like fully dead. So it's a bit of a challenge to get there. But yeah, congratulations, Kimmy, on being able to actually get, again, all the way through the hard part, right? Getting those interviews going, getting that stuff taken care of, and making it to the end, right? Making it all the way to the final stretch, right? To be able to be hired and be able to do what you like to do in your job and stuff. DoorDash says, Kimmy, well, that's what I was doing originally. Believe it or not, we are banned from DoorDash. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me how. It's a long story, mateys. We are banned, but it's more of like a affect them kind of situation. Like, it's their loss. It wasn't something that I did. It was something between the company and me not wanting to, you know, deal with their bullshit. So I just kind of, I nipped them in the butt first. And then, you know, I'm kind of much better off without them, honestly. I'm much better off without them. Oh, nice. Another stone. We'll definitely collect this as well. Perfect. Those farming plots also didn't take long to go ahead and build up. So let's go ahead and take care of that real quick. Let's go ahead and build the, you know, crops for our peppers. Build the crops for our coffee. We want to get more coffee going. And then I also want to build our new coral berries as well. So let's go ahead and grab a couple peppers here. And more peppers. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful work, mateys. Beautiful work. Also, we caught another bird. This thing is doing amazing. We're catching so many birds, guys. We're literally never going to run out of arrows. We're never going to run out of meat to cook from these birds. Oh, man. I hope that thing doesn't have a durability, because it is doing wonders in keeping us alive today. All right. Peppers, mateys. Peppers. We need these to stay away from the sharks. We need this for anti-shark repellent. So we're going to go ahead and plop that into the old farming plot. That way those can start getting watered as soon as it rains. And then on this side, guys, these are just going to be our rare crops that we found. So we found, not gooseberries. Where is... Yep, we can go ahead and put the coral berries on the back side. I want the coral berries on the back. I want our more useful ones on the front. That's going to be our coffee, right? Coffee is going to be more useful in keeping us from being out of energy. Also, we're about to pass out. Shit, let's go to sleep real quick. It's only 3 o'clock p.m., but we are literally about to pass out. Let's go to sleep, mateys. We'll get a full night's sleep now. We're good on temperature. We're good on hunger and thirst and things. So let's go to sleep. We'll do a full, let's do a full 8 hours. Oh, 8 hours. And then we're just going to kind of sleep on through the night, guys. We'll just call it a night here. That way we don't pass out, die of tiredness. And then we should be good to continue on in our adventures here. There we go. Beautiful. We're starting out at midnight, but that's okay. We can work through the night. No problem. Our sleep schedule is all over the place, though, tonight, guys. All over the place. And we're also on another day as well. So we're going to have to update our calendar a little bit before we do anything. Day 42, mateys. Day 42. Can you believe we're 40 days in, by the way? Sarah says, I think no matter where you are, nowadays in big city or small city, anywhere, jobs are no more, and they say that jobs are there. There's so many opportunities for a job and career opportunities. It's just a lie sack of shit. No, I agree. And those who say all that can go dig their hell grave for liars. No, exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, they say that the job market is doing good, right? They say that there's opportunities, and I've been on, like, believe it or not, guys, I've been on Indeed and some of those job recruitment websites for like 5 years. And I'll get emails, you know, I'll get emails for local people. I'll get emails from other states away. You know, I was living nomadically for a time period, so I was applying while living nomadically too. And it took like that. It took like 12 months, 2 years before somebody ever got back to me. And then, of course, now I'm getting emails for like states that I'm not even part of. I'm not even in that state. I'm nowhere near that state. So it's not even worth the time, right? Unless they're paying for me to move to that new state. You know, that's the biggest thing as well. And you know, a lot of times jobs, they're not going to pay you to move, right? It's kind of up to you to figure that out on your own and then and deal with that with what you can. So I agree, Sarah. I agree. They posted up there to look good on the company or look good for like a saving face, right? Yeah, we're looking for jobs. We're looking for positions, but they really are not. Believe it or not, they're really not looking for positions. They're just there to kind of save face for the company. And I actually have quite a few like real life situations as an example. So I have 2 degrees. Believe it or not, I have 2 college degrees. One in computer networking, so computer security, that kind of stuff, like IT and those kinds of things. And then my other degree is in culinary arts. But I've done enough time chefing in the kitchen. I've done enough time with that, so I've been wanting to move over to IT work, where there's a lot of very big hospitals where they always need IT jobs. They always have the IT positions open. And then I've been applying. I've been applying for 2, maybe 3 years for hospital jobs, for pretty much any IT job. I mean, most companies need somebody to watch the computers, watch the security cams, that kind of stuff. And I do not get messages back. I just get left on red. I get left on you know, with a sorry, you don't qualify, or whatever, you know, whatever the excuse is. And then, of course, that is the biggest issue. And that's, like I said, that's kind of the reason why we moved over to streaming, because streaming is a little bit more, it's not like guarantee, right? Like, it kind of comes down to the hearts of you guys, whether you guys want to help support the channel, want to help us out financially. Again, I will never pressure you guys to help out financially, but I will say that is really what it comes down to, right? Is the freedom to be able to work on my own schedule, to be able to, you know, make this company what it is, the Nomadic Gaming Channel. And then to bring you guys fun times in the process, as well as trying to make ourselves a full-time streamer. So there's a lot going into it, you know, between being in between jobs and also being a streamer, but also trying to expand that into making streaming a full-time job, right? There's a lot that goes into it, but all in all, I've been loving it. I've been loving the support. I've been loving getting to meet you guys. I've been loving all the extra things that come with it, right? Building the community, making merch, making just that full connection, right? That family connection is really what drives me to continue streaming, getting to meet you guys every day, getting to have a great time. Exactly. And of course, Ollie was the main reason why we wanted to start streaming in the first place, right? We're working on getting Ollie taken care of with his cancer problems, and trying to pay for that bill as well. So it's a long road ahead of us, but you know, no day ever am I ever like, I'm just done, right? Like, I love it. I love what we do here on the channel. I love the effort that we're always putting in. You guys, the community, always showing up. I just absolutely love every single day here when we come in and stream and just have a good time with myself, with you guys, with the community, and with the streams that we do here on the channel. So again, thank you guys, seriously, all of those of you up there at the top of the screen, Sarah Fell, Mad Hatter, Unholy Ghost, Kimmy, Magical Pirate, Stallion, all you guys are here helping support the channel every single chance you guys get, and I appreciate every single one of you guys for always being part of our big nomadic family. All right, mateys, we are on a new day, day 42. We have Zombie in the chat says ad break made me a bit hungry. Oh my god, at least you got a decent one, right? At least you got a decent ad break. It's all AI and robots, says Sarah, and they have to so they can show they are active and exactly. That's what it is too. It's all automatic AI rejection, and the only way through it is to use AI in order to circumvent their terminology or looking for what they're looking for on the job, right? You kind of got to cheat the system in order to get past the AI stuff, and like, to me, it's not worth the risk, you know. It's not worth the reward is not worth it, you know, for measly pay. If it was something like, I don't know, $20 an hour or something, or $15 an hour, I wouldn't mind going out there and trying and to battle the AI. But like I said, where I'm at, minimum wage is still $7.25, and a lot of jobs are still paying that. A lot of jobs are still paying $7.25, $8, $9. Like, that just doesn't cut it. And like I said, for me, I don't get joy out of working for free. So you know, it's always nice to have the joy of streaming, getting to be able to play with you guys and hang out. That's really outweighs pretty much any low-paying job, in my opinion. It just does, you know. It just makes sense in my mind to go and do it in that way, in that regard. Minimum I state is $15 an hour. Exactly. Honestly, I wish I still lived in Colorado. Colorado's is around there too. Colorado's minimum wage is $15.12 or $15.15 or something like that. And then, like I said, I worked when I was in Colorado making $14, $15 an hour. So to come back to a job and they only want to offer $8 is like, nah, bruh. It's like half of the amount of money that I was making, you know, 4 years ago, before all the stuff got expensive, before minimum wage went up, before the cost of living went up. You want to pay me half of the amount of money that I was making before stuff got expensive? Nah, bruh. Not happening. And that's the thing too, right? It's like it's a losing game, you know. If they don't want to pay, to me, it's just not worth the effort of even attempting to try for the job. Yeah, see, Colorado 15, 16, exactly. It's so much better. It is so much better. The southern states are just the worst, man. They are so bad. They don't want to raise the minimum wage, but they also don't want to do anything with healthcare or anything else of that matter as well. It's just so bad down here. So bad when it comes to living and trying to survive in a world like this. But again, like I said, the biggest thing is you guys, right? The happiness that I find through streaming, the happiness that I find through building the community. We always get to make fun memories, especially on those Fridays, right, where you guys come in and cause chaos. It's always good to kind of get close to you guys as well, right? In our Discord community, we're all like kind of like a big happy piratey family, and that to me is what drives me to continue doing what we do here. You know, building on ourselves, building the company up. And just having a good time overall. You know, I appreciate all of you guys, whether you hang out for free, whether you hang out to support us financially, whatever the reason is. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I really, truly do. Sarah says if that's what the company wants to pay, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, if that's what they want to pay, let some other sucker fall for it. But it couldn't be me. I couldn't go back from making $14 an hour to making $8 an hour. It just wouldn't cut it. You know, I have principles. I stand on principles, mateys. And as a pirate, I refuse to get... Oh, God! I don't refuse to get jump scared, because that always happens. But I refuse to get paid, you know, chump change for the same work that I could have done in another state for twice as much the same amount of money. You know, twice as much money. I don't think it's worth it, in my opinion. So, where I'm at, you know, I kind of just got to grind until I can get out of this state and move to a better state where there's a better pay wage, a better minimum wage for folks like us. Which is crazy, because like I said, I have 2 degrees. I should be able to make more than minimum wage. But again, these companies, you know, they want to be stingy. They want to not pay the full amount or a decent living wage. And that's the other thing, too. People complain that minimum wage shouldn't be the minimum wage, but that's what it is. It is the minimum amount of wage it costs to live in a society. And people all the time argue, like, that's not meant to live off of, like, no, that's the definition of minimum wage, is the minimum amount to live off of, that you can live off of in a society. And people still argue that it's not what minimum wage is for. Like, nah, bruh. I don't know where those old heads get that idea from, but that is what it was for. It was for the minimum amount to survive in a world like this. Come on, get that bird. There we go. We got another bird, mateys. Hell yeah. We're going to leave him on the beach for now. We got another one in the trap, so that'll be fine. Kimmy says she's going back to work. Kimmy, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for coming to hang out, sharing some love with Ollie. I absolutely appreciate that, and I hope your work shift goes amazing, Kimmy. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you, hopefully, if you get off early enough, we'll see you here for the raid, which will be in about 2 hours, so hopefully we'll catch you later. But if not, Kimmy, thank you so much for dropping on in. Thanks for coming to be part of my TED Talk about jobs in the job market. And of course, we're always happy to have you here on the Nomadic Gaming channel. Zombie says it goes back to when people said it was minimum pay for minimum effort. Exactly. See, that's the thing too, is they want to have that mindset, right? Like, oh, it's only for young folk, kids, teenagers who go to high school or college or whatever to kind of get by. But like, again, that's not the definition of minimum wage. It literally is the minimum wage needed in order to live, you know, in the current state of the country. So I don't know where, you know, like I said, I agree with you there, Zombie, where it's like minimum effort, minimum wage. But that's kind of like how my work effort goes. Like, if I get paid $8, you're getting $8 worth of work. I'm not going to overwork myself for, you know, minimum wage. You know, you got to pay more if you want more effort in a job like that too. And that's kind of where me and these other like older companies really bumped heads, right? You know, I bumped heads. The last job I had was at GameStop. I'll just tell you guys right now. And of course, it's the minimum effort, right? It's just scanning games or trading in phones or game systems and things like that. But, you know, at the same time, if you're only going to be paying $8 an hour, you know, you're only going to get $8 worth of me working for that hour. You know, once I'm like, okay, I'm giving you more money than I'm earning, then I'm not going to continue working for the rest of the hour. I'm just going to dick around, you know, get my money's worth as well out of the same amount of company and work and stuff. No cap on rent, rising utilities, rising. That too. That's the other problem, Sarah. They don't want to cap the rent. They don't want to cap those things that we rely on, right, with our paycheck. They just want to let it go into exponentially infinity. And again, a lot of people are struggling. Like even like in that instance, people making $15, making $20 an hour, they are still struggling in this economy, which is like, that's less than minimum wage. By definition, it's less than minimum wage. So it is kind of crazy to see that, you know, one side of the politicians don't want to do anything about it, and the other side wants to kind of dilly-dally while saying they're going to do something about it. You know, that's the biggest kicker. But I also agree. I wish they would put a cap up there or just kind of exponentiate the rising cost of everything, you know, every year, honestly. You guys remember, like, the last time minimum wage was increased to $7.25 was like in 2005 or 2001 or something. Like 20 years ago was the last time minimum wage was minimum wage, when they actually changed it to $7.25. So it's long past due time, in my opinion. It's way long past due time because of that specifically, because it's been so long. It's been 20 plus years of them kind of twiddling their thumbs, saying we don't need to raise the minimum wage. College is not even worth the time or effort to even value the money you pay into it for a job that you get not get at the end of the day. No, exactly. I totally agree with that too, Sarah. Looking back on it, you know, it is nice to have that degree, but it's not needed. They don't even check for that on the job market. They don't check for that in the interview. You don't need to bring your college degree in, so it doesn't even matter. It's just a piece of paper just to say, hey, I went to college and that kind of stuff. And again, it does kind of help in certain fields, right? Like if you need a doctorate in order to be a doctor or something like that. But like, for example, like me, right? IT, a lot of people just get in there. They don't need to go to college to be in IT. They don't need to learn computer degrees and get that stuff to be part of that. But me, I wanted to actually go for computer science, right? Video game design, you know, all that stuff, like building the next Grand Theft Auto, building the next best game. And I just couldn't keep up with it. It was a lot of math for computer science. And of course, I just backed off of that a little bit and did computer security because it was a lot easier to get through that than it was for the computer science. But again, I agree with that as well. Like I said, they don't look to see, oh yeah, you have computer science, you know, college courses that you took. You have computer IT security experience, right? They just want to see what the AI is bringing to them, right? They're looking for specific things through the AI system, and if you don't fall into that category, you automatically get skipped, right? It's just an instant skip, which is so bad. I wish they'd just do away with that for hiring process, because like that's their job, right? You're there to hire people. Like the least you can do is take a look at the applications and decide on whether or not you're going to hire folk or not. Like you don't need AI to do your job for you if all you're doing is trying to look through job applications and hire folk, you know? At least in my opinion, that is. I mean, you guys could take my opinion with a grain of salt. You know, if you have differing opinions, that's fine. We're all about open and welcoming opinions on the Nomadic channel. I'll never judge you guys for your own opinion, and I'll never say, oh, your opinion's wrong. Like, everybody is valid in their own mindset and their own opinion. And that goes for myself as well. So don't take it to heart. Don't take it like I'm against you if I have a differing opinion. But coming from somebody who's lived in the real world, who traveled through different states, living nomadically, who's lived in states where there's a bigger pay minimum wage than other states, it is hard. I can't lie. It all boils down to, it's hard out there, guys. It is quite hard out there to just to survive in general. In Washington State, they have a cap on rent and other things, but it's also so expensive. $1,500 a month for a studio. Oh my God, yeah. To rent $1,300 a month for gas, $5 to $6 a gallon. Exactly. That's the other thing too, right? Is they want to cap that stuff, but then, you know, there's other expenses that come with it. The rising cost of groceries, the rising cost of gas, which, you know, a lot of that stuff could have been preventable. I'm gonna just leave it at that. A lot of that stuff could have been preventable, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, they made the decision that they made a year ago, and now we all have to live with those decisions, right? We all have to live with those decisions. So the best you can do, guys, is just, you know, push through it. It'll be over, you know, before we know it, you know, hopefully, at least, hopefully it'll be over before we know it. And hopefully those prices either will go back down to something more normal, or the wages will go up to something that can substantiate the crazy cost of living. You know, that's the other thing, too, is the wages are just stagnant, where everything else is not. Everything else is going up and up and up. So it kind of really boils down to that. Will wages ever go up and keep up with the cost of everything? I don't know. I can only hope so, right, mates? You can only hope for the best in these trying times. We can only hope for the best in these very, very trying times. All right, there we go. We got some more banana leaves. We'll go ahead and plop those down. Oop, I missed one. I knew there was 4. I always figure there's 4, but I guess I forgot those. There we go. Perfect. I want to pick up the bananas. Guys, what we're going to do with this, we're actually going to go ahead and plop oh, wrong one. We're going to pop a papaya down in here. We're going to pop a papaya in here. I want to go ahead and start growing papaya fruits. This item cannot fertilize the plant. The item needs water. What the hell? This item cannot be planted in the patch. The refreshing, invigorating tropical fruit must be sliced before eating. Okay, maybe we got to slice it and then try and plant it. I don't know. Let's give that a go real quick. Papaya half. Shit, inventory is full. Okay, hold on. Now can we plant it? No seed planted. Cannot water. I don't know how to plant papayas, mateys. I was hoping we could plant a papaya. That's fine. At least we now have an ability to have some fresh fruit on our person. I guess what we'll do, we'll just throw a banana back in there. We know we can grow bananas right out of the planter pot. That'll work. That'll get another set of bananas going. Let's get the coca going next. I want to get the coca going just because we need a lot of that for more shark items, right? Shark repellent and that kind of stuff. Boom, boom. And then that one's going to go right back into the planter pot. And then this one is also one that's ready to go. Oh, God! As well. This is also another one that we need to go ahead and pick up. So we'll go ahead and pick up that, and plop this one right into the old planter pot. Let's just bring this over here for now. Celestial! Celestial coming to the chat says, hi, Captain. Hope you're having a great day, friend. Celestial, always a pleasure to see you. Ahoy, matey. Ahoy. I am doing absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for asking, Celestial. Today, we are surviving, as you can see here, on the island of Project Castaway. It's a very rainy day. We're on day 42. This is our little calendar. We're keeping track of the days by using surfboards and wash-up barrels, some sticks, and some metal scrapping. Some of these items over here. We're doing a pretty good job right now, guys. We're on day 42, so we're already a month surviving on the islands. And to answer or to update you guys, we are pretty close to end game. Honestly, we got a little ways to go. There is an end game. There's a couple of quests to do, right? We have the bottle notes. We still got to find one more. We still got to finish building our radio tower, which is on our island right up there. That's our next goal. We also still need to find more notes for Lieutenant J. Thompson, Logar Harper, and then we also got to get Prometheus. There's some underwater boats, and that's kind of what we're working on right now. We're working on growing some peppers, working on growing the coca plants. That way we can start working on the anti-shark repellent, which I believe is right here, shark repellent. We're definitely going to need to make that if we're going to survive going down into these sunken boats later on in tonight's episode. Celeste says, is this a co-op game as well? It is. It very much is. It is an online hosted server, so you can jump in with your friends. You can play with friends if you like to. We are doing this solo dolo, but we are doing pretty good. Running solo dolo, and we are doing this hardcore, which means if we die, that is it. It is the end of the series, the end of the season, and the end of our run. Right now, again, we're on episode 4, and we are indeed, how do I say, we're doing pretty well, as you can see. I mean, we got a farm going. We got Captain Wilson on our little raft here. Captain Wilson, meet the crew. Meet our crew members, Captain Wilson. We got a lot of crew members on deck today. Also, Zombie in the chat says the captain is gonna pick his bananas on stream. That seems a bit risky. Hey, don't look when I'm picking up my bananas, mateys. Don't look. It's my bananas to be picking up, not yours. Don't even be looking at me, bananas. Oh man, can you imagine? Celeste says the solo challenge. Nice, matey. Yes, exactly. We're trying to survive solo Jolo, and of course, it's hardcore. So if we die, that is it. There's no freebie. There's no backup. It just automatically deletes your file, and then it's GG. You have to start back from the get-go. But where we're at, Celeste, and the rest of you guys in the chat, where we're at right now, guys, we are, well, we're looking to build the rest of the tower today. And I am looking for the final blueprints for the escape plane. There is an end game in this game, and it belongs to this tab here, under plane blueprints, all around the map, right? There's a bunch of islands. There's 7 islands in total, and on each island, there is blueprints to find where you can get pieces and parts for your airplanes, like the engine, the battery, the fuel tank, and eventually, the end goal in this game is to build all of the plane parts, including the seat and the propeller. And then, of course, use that airplane to get off the island, right? We are casted away at sea. No way of escaping without having a bit of an airplane to keep us going, right? And so that's the biggest thing. That is the end goal of this game. You just have to build the airplane. And right now, I think we're kind of stuck. We checked out every island at the end of last week's episode. We did every island. And we did not find the rest of our blueprints on our final island, which was this one up here. So now, what we're looking to do is build that shark repellent, because I believe for the underwater boats, that might be, I don't know if this is, you know, guaranteed, but that might be where we'll find our final plane blueprints, and then we can start working on our airplane. So, a lot going into this episode today, guys. A lot of progress to be made. And so far, I mean, we're doing pretty well. We have a farm going. Again, we got banana trees growing. We got coca plants going for the shark repellent. We got chili peppers just a little bit ago, so we got chili ready to go. We got coffee to keep track of our energy, to make sure we're not running out of energy. And we even have a couple of these island berries, right? Like the Hawaiian blueberry, some kava kava. We even have a coral berry, which we just found about 40 minutes ago. We found the coral berry, which was kind of exciting, to say the least. All right, mateys, day 42 is going to come to an end, though. I'm feeling quite tired. I don't think we're going to get coffee in order to get our energy up tonight, so we're just going to go ahead and take a nice little snooze. It is 12 o'clock at night, so we're just going to sleep a full 8 hours. Wake up bright and early at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be a hot one, though, guys. We're starting the day at 98 degrees, 99 degrees, 100 degrees. Okay, we got to wake up. We got to wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Holy shit. 100 degrees, mateys. A very hot day here on the island. And for some of you guys who may be new to this game or who do not know, this is a survival game. As you can see in the bottom left, there's a bunch of vitals. There's hunger, thirst, energy, sanity, and then those two on the far left are going to be nutrients, right? So you need protein, and you also need fruits and vegetables, which is why we have quite a big farm growing. Oh, man, everything's good to go. Hell yeah, we got our peppers grown. We got our coffee grown. Oh, we are looking good, guys. Things are looking up. I mean, look at this farm, guys. We got a full farm of all the important items ready to go. Hell yeah. We're looking amazing here, guys. We're looking absolutely amazing. Let's get more banana leaves over yonder. And then let's see, is our leather ready? Leather is ready. Let's get another piece up there. Right now, guys, we're mainly just looking to upgrade our tools. For those guys who are just joining us, and we're also kind of just moving some things around. All of our important items, like our coca plant here, our peppers, those are going to be for the shark repellent. So we're getting a big stack of that. And then we also just picked up some very important items on the Mount Island over that-a-way. We actually picked up some really, really good items. Let me show you guys exactly what we have going on. So we picked up a bunch of silver, mateys. Silver is our next most important item to have, because that is going to be our next tier of weapons and defensive tools. So if we take a look here, we can now make a silver axe. We do need to smelt down silver ingots, though, to make silver. And then, of course, for the weapons, we can also make the same thing. Silver knives, gold knives. I want to get spears going, though, because there is some very scary animals on these islands as well. Like Komodo dragons, jaguars, snakes, spiders, scorpions. I mean, there's a lot of dangerous creatures on these islands. And it looks like it's one silver ingot for the spear, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. All right, we'll cool down a little bit, guys. We'll take a nice morning dip real quick, and then we'll go ahead and start figuring out how smelting works. I don't know how smelting works. I don't know if it's one piece of metal for each bar, but we're going to do a bit of some scientific experimentation here, guys. We'll see what it takes in order to build us an iron, I'm sorry, silver bar. I want to say iron for some reason, a silver bar, and then we'll figure out how to go from there. Also, Celestial, thank you so much for the hydrate break. I almost forgot about that. Cheers, mateys. Cheers. Oh, that's so good. Today, guys and gals, we are, of course, drinking on our classic 2 drinks, 1 hot, 1 cold. Our hot drink is no longer hot. It is room temperature, but it was a mango tea. I always have a bit of a tea on the side because, well, tea's delicious. It's one of my favorite go-to drinks, and it's always very flavorful when you make it the way I make it. I put honey in there. I put sugar in there. And then, of course, lately, we've actually been trying some homemade teas. We have a garden. For some of you guys who may be new to the channel, we do gardening every spring and into the summer. And this year, we actually growing mint plants. We're not using mint today in our tea, but I think later in the week when our leaves start drying up a little bit more, I'm actually going to go ahead and brew some homemade mint tea later on, which is going to be quite exciting. But tonight, guys, we're drinking on some mango tea, and we're also drinking on some ice cold water, which is also a pretty good side there. When it gets a little too hot, it's always nice to have a little bit of some cold drink to cool you down as well on the side. But that's our 2 drinks tonight. A little bit of tea, a little bit of water. No specialties, no juices or anything. I know normally we do drink juice and stuff. I just haven't been to the store lately. I haven't had a chance to go out and go to the store as of lately. But that's no problem to me, right? Because at least we still have hydration on deck, right? We still have the ability to stay nice and hydrated. All right, throw some more silver in there. Does that actually go in there? I don't even know if that fit in there or not. 1, 2. Can we throw 3 in there? I think it's 2 per, mateys. We'll go ahead and smelt down 3 silver bars, though. We'll go ahead and get the furnace ready to go. I think we can fuel it. That's fuel. Furnace, hold. Ah, okay. It literally just gets going. Hell yeah. All right, smelt up silver. Smelt up. We need lots of that. Let's go ahead and just place the rest of our silver here on the ground. We don't need it in our backpack or in our storage just yet. That's copper. We'll keep copper over on this side. That's silver. This is more copper. Yep, more copper over here. And so far, guys, we're doing absolutely amazing. I mean, we have a house. We got a beer. We got a big pile of coconuts that we can actually add more to. If I have some on my person, that is. No, I don't. I don't have any coconuts. I think we have them over here, though. I'm going to add these to our little house. Oh, nice. And they did smelt up. Impure ingots. Oh, shit. Are we not going to be able to use that for silver, mateys? I don't even know. I have no idea. We might need to do just 1 block of silver per ingot. I don't really know, to be honest. That's the one thing we never figured out in Season 1. I couldn't figure out how to actually smelt things in this game. I don't know if there's a recipe, if there's something we're missing. I don't know if we need to throw dirt in there or something. There's no, like, instruction manual for this. We literally just get impure ingots every time I try to smelt something. But let's see if we can try this. Silver ingot and small spear. I don't have the required items. God dang it. God dang it, game. Silver shard. Let's try 1. Just see what it does with 1 here. See how that works real quick. Man, I can't believe we already messed up. We put 6 of those silver ingots in there, and we got some shite bars here. I don't know what to do with these. I guess we'll just plop them over here for now. God dang it, mateys. We definitely need that for later on. I can't believe we wasted some. Oh, is that it? Is that it? Oh my god, we did it! Mateys! We figured it out. Okay, so silver is just 1 block of silver in order to make a silver ingot. Oh my god, hell yes, guys. Hell yes. Wilson, did you see that? We're learning how to make silver, Wilson. Wilson, are you happy, my friend? We're almost off this island. Guys, we need a lot of that, by the way. In order to make the airplane, we need silver for the plane fuel tank. 25 silver ingots, mateys. 25. So yeah, that's going to take a long time. We also need 12 gold ingots for the plane battery. So in order to get off the island, we definitely don't want to waste our silver, that's for sure. We want to keep all that silver where it belongs. But we are going to use some of it for now on a weapon for protection purposes, of course. All right, I think we're looking good, too. Let's go ahead and put our feathers over here. We don't really need to carry a bunch of these feathers. I mean, we're fully stacked up on our arrows. Feathers are only used to make extra arrows, so we're just going to go ahead and stock some of these feathers over yonder. I know our house looks a bit of a like a hoarder's mess, but don't worry, guys. It is with organization, right? We have our cloth here. We have some of our important bottled notes and our insect repellent and some antibiotics, some meds over here. We got some plant or animal pieces here, so our seagull beaks and our manure, that kind of stuff goes over here. Actually, can we put this on the plants to fertilize? I'm curious to see if we can actually fertilize this. This item cannot fertilize the plant. Okay, well, I guess manure's for later on. I think you can make like a fertilizer machine or something later on. That's why we're collecting the dookie, mateys. We're collecting it for crops later on. Trust me, I'm not collecting the dookie for no reason. I wouldn't do that normally, but now, I mean, I guess in an island survival situation, you kind of need to collect everything you can. And as you guys can see, I mean, we got some rations. We got orange juice, Coca-Cola, energy drinks. We got, oh, chili peppers are ready. Hell yes. Oh, mateys, things are looking up from here, guys. Things are looking up. Oh, shit, our axe just broke. That's fine. Perfect time to build our brand new one. Perfect time to build the silver axe. How does this do? Oh, it's beautiful, guys. Look at that. It's shiny. It's silvery. And let's see how much damage it does. Oh, it does so much. Instead of like 25%, it does about 35%. That's actually really, really damn good. And these pepper plants are really good, too. The coca only drops like 2 or 3, but it looks like the chili peppers drop 5, which is perfect. Enough to plant 1 extra times 2. Perfect. And then we can go ahead and place more of these peppers right over here in our little stack. For those guys who are curious what the peppers are for and the coca, it is to get shark repellent. Sharks are very dangerous in this game. They will automatically attack you as soon as you step foot in the water. They are kind of the most dangerous creatures, besides the jaguars, besides the Komodo dragon and the snakes and stuff. The sharks are very, very aggressive in this game, so we don't want to risk it for the biscuit with the sharks. We want to be as good as we possibly can and use that shark repellent to try and scope out some underwater areas. I'm assuming that's where we'll get our final plane pieces, though, underwater. All right, let's take a look here, though. Our temperature at least seems to be going down. Luckily, we didn't get sunburnt. Health and hunger and thirst, things are going very much downhill very quickly here. What I would like to do real quick, I want to take a look at the building another mallet. We need that mallet in order to break down more parts for our how do we say, for our tower up here, right? We need a couple more pieces for the tower. So let's go ahead and build that mallet. I think we need, yeah, 1 stone shard, which I think we have a couple right over here on our camp floor. Yeah, there we go. Give me that. Perfect. All right, build another stone hammer, guys. That'll go right into our items 5 slot. Let's go ahead and grab our pieces back here. We have a lot of pieces on the back side. We have a full-ass refrigerator. There's also a car on the far end of the island, which will give us lots of metal scraps. I think right now we're mainly just looking for screws and metal scraps to finish building the tower there. We only got a couple more pieces to find before we finish off with the tower quest line. Also, did we find that Komodo dragon? Yeah, the Komodo dragon's just right there on the beach. We're going to try and avoid him like the plague because I don't want to run into no scallywag Komodo dragon. Pretty much every creature in this game is out to get you, by the way, guys. Every single creature. It doesn't matter if it's a big one. I guess the crabs aren't. The seagulls aren't against you. And the turtles. The turtles seem to be pretty nice as well. But the bigger, more predator-style animals, they are always, always out to get you. Very scary, by the way. Very scary creatures around these islands. But as long as you keep your wits about you, as long as you're keeping an eye on those predators, it's not usually a bad time. We did get our butt munched on, though, earlier a little bit by a jaguar. We actually went over to Mount Island, which is going to be this one over yonder, the big old Mount Island over there. And I forgot that there was jaguars on Mount Island, so we ended up getting our tuchuses munched on by a jaguar. It scared the piss out of me. And luckily, we did have a couple of extra bandages, right? We had a couple extra bandages on our person to stay alive to make sure we're not dying from the scallywag jaguars in the forest over there. But yeah, this game is kind of terrifying. It's fun. The survival mechanics are pretty in-depth too. The only thing I would say is I'd like to slow down the days a little bit. It's already 9 p.m. and I feel like we just got started on day 43, so it goes by pretty quick. It goes by really, really quick. And I know there is a setting, but you have to set all that stuff up before you actually get into the game. If we wanted to slow down the days, we'd have to do a whole new playthrough, which I'm not down to do. We're doing this as a full-on season episode, guys. And so we still got a lot more to go, right? We still got a couple more episodes to go. Oh, we're down 1 screw, mateys. We need 1 screw to finish off the tower. We got the power box done. We got the lower satellite dish done as well. All we need is 1 screw to finish off the tower, guys. Let's see if we can quickly do that real quick before our temperature starts dropping drastically tonight. It's funny that it rains at nighttime too, by the way. Every day we get super, super hot, and then we have to deal with heat stroke and not dying of heat exhaustion. And then every night we deal with the cold because the rain comes through. And it's been like that for the last week or so. It's just been on and off with the rain at the nighttime. The day's super, super hot. I wish it would change, though. I'd much rather have a nice, cool, rainy day and a nice, hot, dry night. That way we can sleep throughout the night and not have to worry about hypothermia, right? There's a lot of stuff going in with this game. Hypothermia, heat exhaustion, you can get sunburnt, you can get poisoned by snakes and spiders and things. There's like food poisoning that you can get. I mean, there is so many things that can happen to your character in this game, and a lot of that really boils down to that, right? Staying on top of your vitals, staying on top of your health problems, and making sure you're not letting the infection seep in, not letting the monsters get to you. Where is that Komodo dragon, by the way? Where'd he go? He's like gone. Oh, is that him right there? Okay, yeah, he's coming over here. Let's go back the backside real quick. I don't want to mess around with the old Komodo dragon tonight. We have hunted the Komodo dragon before. He takes quite a few arrows. He takes like 3 or 4 or 5 arrows, something like that. And he gives a decent amount of food. He doesn't give any bones, surprisingly, even though we get bones from the birds. There is no recipe, from my knowledge, that you use the bones for. At least we haven't found a recipe, to my knowledge. And then, of course, the steaks are pretty good. You get a decent chunk of some hunger satiation from you know, hunting those Komodo dragons. But you also get meat from hunting the turtles. You can also hunt the crabs as well. Lots of small animals like that are really, really easy to hunt. And we also got a fishing rod, so we don't even need to hunt anymore. We're really pretty much set up for survival. It really comes down to getting the rest of these quests done, which, there we go. Radio tower has been updated. The radio tower has been repaired. Hell yeah, let's take a look at our quest line here. Are we good? We're only 75% done. What the hell, game? What else do we need to do for this radio tower? I don't even know what else we need to do for this. Let's take a look real quick. Radio tower. Chaos, alone, the code. Congratulations on making it this far. If you're reading this, you've proven to be a true survivor. Hell yeah. This GPS radar will help you keep track of the tower and your current location. It's not much, but it is a lifeline. As my last wish, I ask you to find the remains of my best friend, Sam Reynolds. He's out there somewhere. With him, you'll find special GPS satellites. I think we did find that on Mount Island just a couple moments ago. These devices can be placed anywhere to help you track down essential resources and navigate this treacherous island. They will guide you, just as Sam guided me. Good luck. May these tools help you uncover the truth and find your way to safety. A global positioning system developed by Paul. It needs to be paired with other GPS tags and specifically radio signals to function properly. And then we have to Danny. Danny, if you're reading this, I'm gone. I found something unbelievable. It's too risky to explain here. I had to decipher a book where the sun meets the sea. Where the sun meets the sea. Use the GPS satellites to track it down. The island's secrets are beyond anything we've imagined, and Paul disturbed something ancient. Be careful, my friend. The truth is out there, but I'm not without danger. Tower repaired. With the tower parts repaired, I only need to activate the tower with the key. Yo, I think we actually have the tower key. Let's see where that's at. Is it going to be right here? No? Is it in the electric box? Oh, hell yeah, mateys. Let's go. We got an achievement. Is that it? Did we do it? The tower has been activated. We are 100% done the radio tower, mateys. Hell yes. Oh my god, we actually finished the quest line. Holy hell, that took a while. Also, let's not die here. We're very low on hydration. We got to get back home, guys. But hell yes, we got a quest finally done. It took 4 episodes, mateys. It took 12 hours to get one of these missions done, but we finally got the tower completed. Oh my god, that feels like an accomplishment. How's our map looking now? Can we use these GPS now? We cannot. I don't know how to use the GPS, believe it or not. It said that there's like a weapon wheel or something to use the GPS with. I haven't really figured that one out though yet. I don't know where to actually pop the GPS out from. I'll have to look into that. I forgot to look at that last week, but we'll try and figure that out later on. Let's go ahead, now that we're low on temp, we'll use the morning. We're not going to sleep, guys. We're actually going to go ahead and drink some water before we die, of course, of dehydration. And then, of course, we are going to go ahead and let's just drink a coconut real quick. I feel like that's more important. Oh, shit. Inventory's full. Hold on. It's a lot quicker, right, to get that taken care of with a coconut. There we go. Perfect. And where was that item that I just dropped here in the woods? There we go. We want those power cells. We're going to need those for our airplane as well, so we're not going to leave those behind. Just drop that off. Drop the rest of these items off as well. That can go. Oh, our banana got rotten, mateys. We'll just leave this over here. I think we can plant it, even though it's rotten. We can plant them. Did our papayas go rotten either as well? Oh, dang it. Our papayas got rotten too, mateys. God dang it. Yeah, all of our papaya got rotten. Is this one rotten? I think that one's fine because it's not chopped up, but we do need to keep on our eye on that. Make sure we're not losing our rations, losing our papayas and our fruits and veggies and stuff. All right, let's head over to storage, guys. We definitely want to update a little bit. There's our GPS trackers. We're going to leave those in for now. I still don't know what to do with the GPS. I don't know if we need that. I don't know where to find it. I don't know if we need to build it either. Let's just take a look here. Is that in normal blueprints here? We have traps, mulch sacks, bone meal sack, bone meal, natural fertilizer made of bones and manure. Well, there you go, guys. That's what you use the bones for. Lavender roll spray. Used to deter mosquitoes and other flying pests. Well, we don't really, I don't think we've ever found mosquitoes in this game. We got seasonings, cleavers, a meat cleaver, a double-sided axe, a jaguar spear. Spear made from jaguar leopard teeth. It uses silver ingots and leopard's teeth. We've never slayed a leopard yet, guys. We've never slayed one just yet. A menacing-looking axe made with shark's fins and teeth, but we haven't slayed a shark either. We need shark teeth and shark fins for that one. Oh, shit, we're still thirsty again. God dang, game. Guess those coconuts really don't satiate you all that much, huh? There we go. All right, let's go ahead and take care of our inventory, though, real quick. We'll take those metal scraps. We'll take, I guess, the silver, right? We need the silver for sure. And then let's grab the cloth. We'll take a little bit of the extra cloth as well. That should be good. That should be a decent amount of items out of our inventory. We'll drop off some of the things here on the beach side. We're going to need all of that, guys. For the airplane, we need a lot of the silver, and we need a lot of the cloth as well, if I'm not mistaken, right? Air filters, plastic. We need a lot of plastic for that. Scraps, yeah, cloth for the plane seat. So we've been collecting for a while, guys. We've been collecting a lot of materials in anticipation of getting the airplane taken care of. But that's not coming anytime soon. We got to find a lot more of those materials. We got to get that silver out of here as well. Let's find where that's at. There we go. We're going to just plop that down real quick. Man, we're going to need 25 silver ingots, guys. That's going to be crazy trying to build that up. That's going to take a long time. Let's drop another cloth right quick. And then the metal scraps, I think we can just store those for now. We got enough storage, but we have no space. Okay, that's good to know. So I guess we'll leave metal scraps. We'll leave them right here with the cloth. I think that's a good place. This is going to be like our important items, right? Bandages for cloth, metal scraps for the metal scraps, and then leather, which we're also going to need for the airplane. So we'll just plop our metal scraps right there. I want to put our items up here real quick. Like that. Berries can come down at the bottom. More metal scraps. Perfect, perfect. And then our screws, those can actually go... I think we can store some of the screws. I think we got enough space for some of these, right? No space? God dang it, game. We got so much stuff. So much junk. None of it needed for our airplane. Actually, we might start needing to work on these airplane pieces. Let's do that next. Let's see what we can do here. We can start consolidating some of this. We need screws, metal scraps for the plane propeller. Let's do the plane air filter first. We need 2 air filters, which I think we have here in storage. Is that this item? I don't know what that item is. I think it's this item. 2 air filters. Boom. Plane air filter. Good to go. We can go ahead and plop that. Oh, we can't. We got to get the chassis. Okay, so we're still stuck, mateys. We're still stuck without the chassis. We cannot build the item yet. How do I cancel? Cancel with X. Perfect. All right, so that's good to know. So we can't build the airplane until we get the parts to put the airplane inside of, which means we got to go out. We got to go out on a bit of an adventure today, guys. Let's make sure crops are growing. Yep, small farming patch. This plant has died. Lack of nutrients. Make sure there's enough fertilizer or compost in the patch. Also be aware that some flowers are better than others. Oh, dang it. Our feckin' peppers died, guys. God dang it. Well, at least our coca's not dead. Oh, this coca's dead, though. God dang it, guys. God dang it. Also, coffee's ready to go. We'll go ahead and grab a little bit of that. Make sure those coffee beans are of good use to us. We can always plop that over here and make a little bit of coffee to keep us going, right? In case our energy starts going low and stuff, and go ahead and just plop some of that coffee up in here. We'll go ahead and put one right in there for now. That gives us a fresh coffee. Man, I can't believe our plants died, mateys. What the hell is that? Why the hell would our plant die? Dang it, that's not good. It means that we're going to have to start building a fertilizer sack or something to make fertilizer. Let's see what it takes to build something like that. Windmills, compost heap. A compost heap to generate compost. It takes 4 large logs. Holy shit. Palm fences, small palm fence, fertilizer sack, a simple leather sack, It takes 2 leathers for that, though. Oh, man. All right, well, I guess we don't have an option, right? We need to make a compost heap. We'll go ahead and put that way at the end of our campground. Just right over here. Like that. And then we also need to build the leather sack as well, which I think we have 1 leather, right? Yes, and we can build the second one in about... I didn't see the hours. 45 minutes. Okay, so as soon as we get this done, we should be good to get both the compost and the leather sack. All right, let's go make a couple logs real quick, guys. Let's go see if we can find and build us a compost heap. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think we needed to nutrientize our plants there. I thought they just grow. So good to know. You got to throw some compost into the old planter pots now. It's so much different from the first run of this game. When we first played this, it was like the 1.0 release of this game. It was very minimal. I mean, the planters were different. It wasn't 1 plant per planter. It was 4 plants for the small ones and 8 plants for the big ones. But it's now 1-to-1. The big ones take the trees, like the banana trees, and I guess not the papayas. I guess we haven't figured out how to plant papayas yet. And then the small plants pots only take 1 per planter pot as well, which is kind of scary. Because, you know, you kind of got to plant these things as quick as you can, as often as you can. All right, how many do we need still? We still need to get 2 more, mateys. We got to get 2 more big logs to build this thing up. That's actually not too expensive, by the way. Pretty cheap, to say the least. Oh, man, and we're 1-tapping seagulls with this thing now. This silver axe is amazing. This thing is 1-tapping the seagulls, guys. That is great. Hell yeah, let's eat that coconut. That should give us a lot of hunger, satiation there. Perfect. All right, then we got to get 1 more small tree chopped down. Let's take a look for a small tree real quick. Let's go. Is this a banana tree? Yeah, it is. No, we're going to go with this one. It should give us the 1 log we need here. And 1 more. There we go. Timber! All right, give me that coconut first. Oh, I want the coconut. Nope, the coconut. Thank you. And then that other log. Oh, God. The feckin' Komodo lizard. Excuse me, sorry guys. A little bit of a sneaky sneeze there. Yeah, stay on your side of the island, Komodo. Stay on the other side of your island. This is not a place for lizards to be lurking around. Very tired, you need to sleep. I refuse to sleep, game. I refuse to sleep. We're gonna stay alive as long as we can. Let's also update our calendar since it's a new day with our large stick. We're just gonna plop this one down real quick. There we go. And then, of course, guys, we also want to drink that coffee, right, for our energy. We'll go ahead and drink that real quick. That should get our energy all the way up here as well, which is pretty good. Perfect. All right, we'll throw another coffee in there in a little bit, guys. We'll use the coffee to keep us alive, keep our energy up as best as possible. Let's give the compost heap a bit of a try, shall we? Let's pick up these rotten bananas, pick up these rotten papaya halves, probably pick up the manure as well. I'm assuming we can toss that in the old compost bin. And then let's grab that leather. We definitely need that as well for the future build of our compost stuff. All right, what do we got here, mateys? So there's a time or a capacity for the compost heap. There we go. Does that go in there? Item cannot be decomposted in the compost heap. Oh, God dang it. Can I pick that back up then? It's gone. We just lost the papaya in the... oh, there it is. Yeah, weird that you can't compost rotten papayas, mateys. That's kind of weird. We'll just plop that back in our backpack. What about this? Can the bananas go in there? Okay, so rotten bananas can go in the compost. Good to know. What about manure? Manure can also go in the compost. Very nice. We'll go ahead and put all the dookie in there. Get that stinky dookie off of our campground here. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the rotten papayas, guys. I guess we'll just leave them out here for now. We don't really know what to do with them just yet. And I remember there was dookie on the backside of the island as well. We'll just quickly pick up that dookie as well, just to make sure we're not missing out on the extra compost there for our compost bin. Also, can we get that mulch sack going, or that compost sack going? Oh, oh, Jesus Christ. God damn it, you scallywag. Feck. God damn it, man. All right, you got to go, buddy. You got to go. Oh, not fishing. Hold on. You got to go, man. You scared the piss out of me too many times, you feckin' Tegu lizard. You feckin' Komodo dragon demon. Oh, my God. That scared the piss out of me, guys. Jesus Christ. God damn it. We're also poisoned a little bit. No. You feckin' lizard bastard. God damn it, man. All right, I want to know why we can't use our arrows, guys. We have a whole set of arrows right here. For some reason, they don't seem to be working with our bow, though. So let's give it a go. Is our bow broken, do you think, guys, by chance? Is our bow broken? I don't know if the bow breaks, though. Wooden bow. I don't see a durability on the bow, and for some reason I can't pick up the arrow. I can't use the arrows here. Let's drop an item though. Let's drop the fishing rod real quick. Let's see if that'll help. Yeah, what happened, guys? Our arrows are like fully borked out. Ever since we put that belt on, our arrows are fully borked out. I don't know what's going on with that. We'll have to figure that out later on, I guess. I guess we'll have to use the spears instead of the bow. I like the bow because you can keep a distance, but man, that guy got us good. That fucking dragon really did a number on us. We're going to need to build a bandage soon. We're down about 50 or 69 health right now. All right, where was that dookie? I thought I saw dookie back here. Yeah, here we go. Pick up a little bit more of that. And I thought I saw some over this way, too. We'll pick up the rest of the dookie off the beach as well. Man, that scared the piss out of me, mateys. I don't know how you guys felt about that, but I was not expecting the Komodo dragon to just kind of walk up behind us and bite our booty cheeks off, man. He always sneaks up when you're least expecting him to, too. That actually sent my my heart into my ass, by the way, guys. It scared the piss out of me. That fucking goddamn Komodo dragon, man, I swear. We're going to take him down one of these days, mateys. We'll take him down one of these days. But for now, well, let's keep moving and grooving, right? Stone shard, papaya, rotten banana. Let's go ahead and plop those manures into the old manure pit here. Looks like we need 10 total items of either manure or rotten veggies and stuff. There we go. Throw that in there. There's our sack. Perfect. Can we use this? This item cannot be decomposed. No, I don't want to do that. A simple leather sack. For fertilizer. A simple leather sack. How do we use this, though? How do I use this? Do I just put it here onto the old fertilizer? This item cannot fertilize a plant. Well, what the hell is this sack used for, then? This item cannot water the plant. We're not trying to water it. It's a fertilizer sack. We're trying to fertilize the plant. This item cannot be decomposed in a compost heap. I don't know what to do with the fertilizer sack, guys. I feel like we wasted leather on that, but at least we have it for later on. I guess we can use it later if we need it. I don't know. I guess we'll leave it here for now. Let's get another leather up here, too. Oh, we're full on leather, actually. I think we're full on leather. So we are going to have to hunt down that feckin' Komodo for more leather. How are we looking? We got one leather left and a lot of cloth. All right, let's figure this out. So what's going on with our arrows, guys? Is it the bow that's broken or is it the arrows that are broken? Let's give it a go. Let's build a new bow. It could very well be just the bow, but most of the time things break. It's not like they, you know, they stay around once they're broken. We can make a crossbow. 1 rope and 5 small sticks. Let's give that a go. Maybe giving a crossbow a good hurrah will do us good. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. This is so much better than the bow. Can we aim this thing? Oh, my God. Mateys, we're living in the future now. We got a crossbow. Oh, God. Get out of here, you feckin' bird. How did I miss this point-blank range, Captain? How did you miss the old bird? I don't know how to shoot this thing, mateys. We'll have to learn how to shoot the crossbow. Let's give it a try, though, on the old Komodo dragon. Get him off this feckin' island once and for all. We got to get him back for poisoning us and bringing our health down. Where you at, you feckin' lizard? Where did you go, buddy? Where'd you go? He's going to pop up on us again. I could already tell he's going to pop up when we're least expecting it. Is that him right there? That's just rocks on the beach side. Where did he go? Hello? Komodo dragon? Where art thou? Show yourself, sir. I am ready for a duel. I'm ready to duel you, Mr. Komodo dragon. Hello? I don't see him, guys. He got scared and ran. Oh, is that him right there? Okay, how do we run right past him? The island madness, ladies and gentlemen, is getting back to us again. The poor island madness. Let's go like that. Beautiful shot. Uh-oh, he's angry. He's very angry. Let's try and lure him back to our campground, though. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Grab the arrow. Keep running, keep running, keep running. There you go. Take that, you feckin' Komodo dragon. Come back to camp now, buddy, where I can use your meaty bits. There you go. Come on, keep following me, buddy. Keep following me. And we're not going to shoot him yet. Want to get him closer to camp real quick. Yeah, we'll just kind of lure him back to camp real quick. Come on, keep coming, Komodo dragon. Keep coming. You're going to be my dinner tonight, that's for sure. We're very much hungry, very much a little bit thirsty, so we're going to really eat this guy up. Have a nice little meal tonight, since it is, of course, another night here. All right, let's get you over here by this little bird carcass. And boom. Perfect. Oh, mateys, it doesn't get better than that. The crossbow coming in goated, ladies and gentlemen. The crossbow, the most goated thing to have happen to us. Hell yeah. So we got more leather to plop up on our little leather thing. We only got 2 leather instead of 3 that time. Interesting. It's interesting that you get different amounts every time. Okay, plop that up. Plop another leather down. Right here. Perfect. And then, of course, we got that meaty steaks to cook up. We'll go ahead and cook that up right off the bat, guys. We're not even going to waste any time. We need more of that meat ready to go. Man, I can't believe we made a compost bin. And we made a feckin' fertilizer sack. And we don't know how to use the fertilizer sack. I have no idea how to use that thing, by the way. I guess we'll figure that out later on. There's no, like, tutorials for any items in this game. You guys got to remember, this game is fully early access, so there's not much of a tutorial. It's like, it puts you on the island, and it's like, okay, build an axe, and then that's pretty much it. That's all the tutorial has for you. Okay, we'll let that food cook off a little bit. We're just going to cool off. We are kind of hot already starting the night, so I definitely don't want to sleep or get super overheated while we are waiting for our food to cook. So kind of just chill for a little bit back here until our food is. There we go. Nicely cooked. Turn the fire off. There we go. And we are going to sleep, guys. I know we drank the coffee to keep our energy up, but we are very dangerously low on sanity. So we are going to get a nice early night tonight. Let's just finish our inventory real quick. Take care of all the needs that we need. Let's eat another piece of meat. We'll actually drop the rest in our storage bin as well. I don't think things expire when you store them in the bin. So I normally just toss our food stuff in the bins. That way they don't expire on us. We'll take 1 coconut for now. And that looks good. 8 inventory slots, including our bandage. So 9 inventory slots when we take our bandage out. But there we go. That looks absolutely amazing. All right, let's go ahead and drop off. What did we pick up? We picked up coconuts, and that seems about it. I think everything else can kind of just chill here on the old beach side. Let's get another coffee going, too. Coffee, hello? Is that ready? Sliced coconut, ambient temperature. I guess we can make coffee with this one in the back. That's going to be more coffee anyway, so I don't mind. It'll give us more extra free coffee later on. It's stagnant, though, so we are going to have to boil that water or just wait till it rains again. And then let's drop off those berries, right? We got a little bit of these berries. We can go ahead and plop over yonder for now. Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and do a quick little snooze. We'll take a nice little nappy nap. We'll wake up bright and early on the next day, and I think we're good to head to the next island, guys. Again, I want to try and go, I don't know. Should we try the shark repellent? I don't know if we really need the oxygen tank or not, though, so we might as well check that out first. We'll see what it takes to build the oxygen tank, and then we'll figure out if the shark repellent is necessary for now. Perfect. Yeah, I'd much rather have the oxygen tank in case we get stuck down there anyway, so we might as well give that a go real quick. All right, so, mateys, in order to build the oxygen tank, we need a bunch of items. More specifically, we need the, where is it? I see shark repellent. Where's oxygen tank? Is it in here? Cloth, leather, spinning wheel. No, where is it at, mateys? Where's the oxygen tank at? I thought I saw. That's hornet repellent, metal shelves, metal smokehouse, spider repellent, shark repellent, elite bird snare, mulch sack, bone meal sack, lavender spray, seasonings, jaguar stuff, and weapons. Where the hell is the feckin' oxygen tank, mateys? Is it in medical? No. It's not in wrapped pieces. Yeah, definitely not in wrapped pieces. We can get the boat motor. We do have screws and springs and metal sheets. We do not have energy or gas just yet. We need to find the gas can. That's the other thing. Guys, I forgot about that. We did not find the gas can yet, too. That's another thing we got to keep an eye out for as well. The gas can is going to be really important for us. We have the biofuel composter, but we do not have the gas can itself just yet. Where's the feckin'... where's the air filter at, though, guys? I know we had an air filter. I know I'm not tripping. Hornet repellent, metal shelf, extension belt. Is it here in storage, maybe? I see storage cart, small storage, large storage. Brewing cup, leather pouch for carrying liquids, spice container. Tools. Is it in tools? It is. Okay, oxygen tank, guys. It takes a valve, 3 screws, a metal scrap times 5, 2 mints. Okay, we don't have mint yet. That's the one plant that we have not found. So I guess we're not going to build an oxygen tank tonight. Why would it take mint? I don't know, mateys. I don't know. But we at least can make some anti-shark spray, which we are definitely going to go ahead and build at least one of those for now. Shark repellent. Craft repellent useful against all sharks. Nice. Let's go ahead and get that real quick. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Shark repellent. Perfectly. Oh, it's only 3 peppers, actually. Oh, man, that's actually so much better. I thought it was 5 peppers. That's actually even better. Much better. Nice. And we can use that shark repellent once we actually get down below the surface. All right. Last but not least, mateys, the final thing I want to do, I want to build that silver spear. We need that silver spear in order to spear the sharks in case they come after us. So let's go ahead and get that going real quick. One more defense tool to keep us alive once we go down. I don't trust the water, guys, so we need small sticks and a silver ingot. Let's go ahead and build that ingot real quick, like such. We might as well just start putting them all in there, actually. I don't see why we wouldn't. One right there, one right there. We need to smelt up iron as much as possible, so I think that'll work for us right now. There's not enough fuel. That's fine. That's fine. We can get more fuel. Do not worry. Flop that down. There we go. And then we should be able to smelt down. It is a new day after all, guys. So we are going to go ahead and get another day up here. We got a bunch of sticks here. I think we can go day 45. I think I skipped a day, so we're going to go day 45. I think we're either day 44 or day 45. I think we'll just go straight day 45 for now. Seems about right. About 10, 15 days per stream. We got about 45 minutes left of stream, guys. About 50 minutes left. We are going to go to a new island here in a little bit. I don't want to risk it for the biscuit, though, so I am going to wait till it rains. That way we can put more crops down. I want to get another cacao plant. And I also want to get our pepper plants going again for more shark repellent. But for now, let's go ahead and grab our silver bar. We'll get the rest of those later on. And then let's grab a couple peppers and another coca plant. I keep saying cacao, coca plant, in order to plant those later on here in a little bit. Hopefully it'll rain soon. Hopefully it'll rain again. Let's go ahead and drop ourselves in the ocean for a little bit. Cool ourselves down, guys. We'll cool ourselves down to about 101 degrees because, well, we're not going to be out here too long anyway, right? And it's already 9:30 in the morning, so might as well take a nice little dip while we're here anyway. Mateys, let me ask you guys a question, though. If you were in my shoes, if you were in a island stranded survival situation, what would your first thing be? What would you do first? Would you go scour the beaches for supplies? Would you look for a way to find water? Would you try to build a water still, a way to capture water? Would you go hunting first? Would you go for shelter first? What would be your first thing that you guys would do? The community members, what would you do first if you were stranded at sea and had to survive for however long? What would you guys go and do first? Let me know down in the chat below. Me, I always go hydration first. I would definitely, now learning what we learned from this game, I would definitely get a bunch of coconuts, split them in half, and hope that it rains very soon. And same thing with this. We can make cups out of out of clay, my bad. So if there was clay on a beach, if there was like a dirt area, I would definitely make some clay cups in order to be able to catch more water. I feel like water is definitely the most important thing when it comes to survival. You know, you can survive a couple days without eating or a couple weeks without eating, but water is like a very big necessity. You know, you definitely need that. Even if you're not on an island, just in general, you know, we need water at all times. So that would definitely be my first go-to if I had a choice. I would definitely go ahead and grab water before anything. All right, we seem pretty nice and cooled off now, guys. We're down to under 100 degrees here. Last thing, before we go set sail on an island, I just want to see what else we can build. We have the silver ingot. We need a couple more small sticks. Let's go ahead and get, oh, is this a log here, actually? We can go ahead and make that into some small sticks, like such. Boom, 3, and boom. Let's go ahead and chop down one of these for small sticks. Just like that, and that should be enough for our spear, right? Hell yes. Okay, mateys, let's go ahead. We are going to grab with us... I don't know, guys. I honestly don't know. We got to prepare for this, though. We'll leave the spear there for now. We'll leave the sticks there for now as well. We got to prepare. We're about to go underwater for the first underwater boat. Now that we have shark repellent, I want to build another one. Do we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then 1, 2, 3 more peppers in order to build another shark repellent? We'll build 2 just in case. I don't want those sharks coming anywhere near us, so we'll build another one of those real quick. And then I do want to get these plants planted, but I want to wait till it's raining for that, since we don't have a way to really water our crops just yet. I guess for now, let's just go ahead and put these over here, because we're going to need them anyway at some point tonight. We'll just go ahead and plop them down. So cacao right there, pepper right there, and then our shark repellent good to go. We got rope good to go. We got some coconuts for hydration and hunger. We got, oh, another pepper. We'll drop him off. And then I want to build some bandages, mateys. I want to build a couple bandages real quick. We got a huge pile of palm fronds here, so we'll definitely go ahead and break down at least a couple of these and make a few bandages in case those sharks really come for our tuckuses tonight. Alright, bandages. We need normal ones. And then I always highly suggest, guys, making the palm frond bandages over the seaweed ones or the honey ones. Honey's kind of hard to come by. There is bee nests around in certain trees and things, but I haven't really tested it. I can already imagine you'll probably get poisoned or stung by bees if you go for it. The seaweed bandage is easy to make, but it only gives you 25% health, where, as you guys can see, there's a bunch of palm fronds right over here, a bunch of them, and it's an easier material to get, and you get more health per bandage. So I always go with the palm frond bandage. It's just a lot easier to make those instead of making the other ones, guys. That's my go-to, though. You don't have to take me advice, mateys. Of course, as pirates, you are free to do as you please. But if you are looking to survive, and if you are playing this game, it's always good to go ahead and get yourselves a nice, a couple of bandages, a couple of these green ones taken care of. Let's get another one going real quick.
All hands on deck! We have a raid
inbound! We have a raid coming in, mateys! Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. Hell yes. Welcome aboard. Welcome on in, all you scallywags, all you nomads. Welcome to the Your Nomadic Gaming channel. Guys and gals, thank you so much for the raid. TGZ1, a longtime friend of mine. Believe it or not, I met TGZ1 outside of streaming. I met him in a game called Vane, a zombie survival game. And we've been friends ever since. I always check his streams out over on Kick. I did not know you were on Twitch, but I am going to go ahead and drop you a follow. And guys, I suggest you guys give TGZ1 a follow as well. He's a great friend of mine. Again, we met him through Zombie Survivals. He streams all different types of games. I know lately you've been playing some of the old school games, right? Retro games and things like that. It looks like today you were playing Empyrean Galactic Survival. How is that going, TGZ1? And Raiders, welcome on in, Raiders. Always a pleasure to have you guys joining us in our nomadic adventures. But feel free, TGZ1, feel free to let us know how your stream went tonight. I always love to hear about different games. I remember Empyrean. I don't know much about it. I don't even know if I played that game. But how did it go? I'm assuming that's a space game. Did you survive? Did you shoot some baddies? Did you build an epic base or an epic space station or some sort of a ship? Feel free to let us know how your adventures went. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick little dip in the ocean, guys, though. We are way, way, way hot. And we need to cool off a little bit. That raid was very hot coming in, so we'll go ahead and cool off a little bit. And while we're doing that, guys, I'll give you guys a bit of an update where we're at, what we're doing, what we're looking to do in this game, and a little bit of a backstory of our survival playthrough here on Project Castaway. Guys and gals, we are very well off so far. We have a glorious little house over yonder. We have a nice palm frond teepee. We have, of course, all the essentials inside, like beer and coconuts. We got a spinning wheel to make more rope. And of course, guys, outside, I know it looks like a mess, but it is an organized mess. It is our organized mess. It is, of course, including our meds and some bug repellent. We got some animal parts over here, like feathers and leather and stuff. We got some of our important items, like our bars, some peppers, some drinks, and some of our rations as well. And then, of course, on this side, guys, these are some of our important materials, like cloth. We got leather, metal scraps. We even got some farming going on this side. We got storage in the back. All of our important storage pieces. Some treasures as well, like jewelry and shields and rings and things. And then, of course, this is all of our materials that we're looking to hold on to as we're trying to survive here stranded at sea. This game, for those guys who do not know, this is a game that is a very hardcore survival game. Not only are you looking to try and survive being stranded at sea on these islands, but you gotta defeat, oh god, oh dang it, Exactly that, mateys. You got to defeat the sunlight. You got to defeat the cold, cold rain. As soon as we jumped into the ocean, we did indeed get sunburned. So we're going to have to really build a bit of an anti-sunburn cream. And there's a lot of things that can get you guys. You can die of hypothermia. You can die of hunger, starvation, sleep deprivation, insanity if you let your island madness get to you. There's a lot going into this game. And we're playing this hardcore. Believe it or not, guys, this is a one-life survival. So if we die, that is it. That is the end of this series. That is the end of this season. We will come back in a future season if it does end. But so far, guys, we're on episode 4, season 2. And this is our little Island Madness calendar, guys. This is how we keep track of the days. We have a couple surfboards for 20 days, a couple barrels for 10 days each, and then these ones are 5 days, with the sticks being 1 day individually. So we can go ahead and put another stick down if we please, if we want to. But that's how we keep track of days. And right now, guys, we are on day 45. So we've been surviving for about a month and a half on these islands. And right now, what we're doing, guys, we're just looking to prepare ourselves. We're now farther into the game. We have shark repellent. And of course, there is missions. We did just finish the radio tower mission about an hour ago, about 45 minutes ago. We did indeed finish off with building the radio tower, getting that built up. But now, guys, we're looking to finish off the rest of these quests, right? We still got to find one more bottled note somewhere. We got to find Lieutenant Jake Thompson's notes, Logan Harper's notes, and then, of course, guys, the end game, right? The end game is to escape with the airplane parts. And so far, guys, you have the air filter, the battery, the engine, the fuel tank, the propeller, and the seat, guys. But we do not have the chassis, and we do not have the wings. We also don't have, I believe there's a dashboard or something like that that you need. And the only thing that I can think of, because we did go to every island, we did explore every island, even this one way down here. All these islands were explored in last week's episode. And so what I'm thinking is that we are going to have to continue with this quest, the Prometheus quest, because this actually didn't exist in Season 1. When we last played this game, the Prometheus quest did not exist. There was no underwater boat for us to explore. And so that's what we're looking to do right now, guys. We're looking to get ourselves prepped here. We got a big old metal spear, a silver spear, ready to take on those scallywag sharks. And we are ready to actually go into the ocean because we have, well, a couple of anti-shark repellents. We have quite a few ready to go. We have 2 of those. We got bandages. That's kind of what we're doing right now, guys. We're just getting bandages, getting ourselves prepared for the next day. I don't think we're going to go out tonight, but we are going to go tomorrow and try to find what's going or lurking beneath the surface of the Prometheus ships there. There's 2 of them. There's one in the far island. You guys can't see it because of the rain, but there's a far island over there. There's a ship over that way, and there's a ship just on the opposite side of our island, right in the water. I don't know if we can see it from here. Yeah, just a little bit. Just poking out right under that staircase is another sunken ship. So we got a nearby ship and a far out ship, and we got to make sure that we're taking care of both of those in case we need those blueprint parts, right, for the airplane. That's the end goal, guys. That is the main goal of getting this game completed. There is an end game in this game, and the entire goal is to build the airplane, find all the pieces, and get the hell off the island, right? That is the biggest and most important goal in this game. All right, there we go. Get another chili pepper. Get one right back there. Perfect. Farming is level 6 as well, by the way. Hell yeah. And then we got another one of these to go ahead and plop up right over there. Perfect. All right, not bad. Okay, so all our plants are watered. No fertilizer, but I think we'll be okay. Our health is low. Oh shit, how's our health low? Oh, because of the sunburn. Shit. Okay, hold on. Let's bandage real quick. Bandage. And then we got to get a sunburnt ointment going, guys. We're very much sunburnt here. Let's see. Meds. Honey, bandage, laceration. No, we need to do aloe gel, right? Protects against sun rays. No, that's not it. Lacerations and infections. We need one that does rashes. Rashes. Prevents and heals rashes. Prevents and heals rashes. Okay, so this one does. The palm front bandage, guys, very much worth it. Very much worth it. All you need is palm front and bandages, and it does help prevent us from dying, right? It gives us all the important items that we need. Let's actually build a couple more here real quick. We might as well, since we're here waiting for the night to pass. One more bandage, one more like that, and then we can go ahead and build a couple more here. Boom. All right, perfect. We'll let our health go for now. I think we'll be okay at 50%. I just want to check the chat real quick. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything else. TGZ1 says, I did. Lots of fun, and then not quite yet. So you haven't really built a base or a ship, I'm assuming. and at least you had a lot of fun tonight, man. It's always good to have you joining us. We are live on Kick as well, TGZ1. So if you're ever in the market and you ever need somebody to raid out to, we are also live over on Kick too. So keep that in mind. If you ever want to do a double raid, you are more than welcome to do a double raid. But of course, if you guys do need a raid and run, I did forget to add this to the conversation, but if you guys do need a raid and run, I do not mind. I will not take it personally. I know after a long stream day, after a day of adventuring through space or wherever you go with your adventures, it's always nice to take a bit of a downtime after streaming. But again, TGZ1, thank you so much for sending your crew over here. Thank you so much for sending a raid as well. Our first raid of the day. Very exciting to say the least. And of course, as always, if you do need a raid and run, or if you need a lurk, or whatever you need to do, feel free to take care of yourselves. I'll take good care of your crew members here. I'll take very good care of your scallywags. Alright, mateys, we are, I believe, almost ready to go. The final thing I want to do, I want to get a nice night of some sleep here. We'll get nice and dry in our tent. We'll take a nice 8-hour snooze. We'll wake up bright and early in the morning. We are gaining health as we sleep, which is amazing to say the least. I don't mind that at all. Oh, sleep, wake up. We're going to save real quick on day 45. I think it's, I don't even know anymore. I can't even keep track of the days, mateys. I can't even keep track of the days. What we're going to do, though, real quick, we're going to go ahead and drop our fishing rod off. We don't really need the fishing rod just yet. We'll go ahead and just plop that down. We're going to grab that spear for now, guys. The spear is going to be more important for us. I want to see what slot that's on, too. Slot number 4. Perfect. We can throw the spear, and we can poke with the spear. Good. Very good, mateys. Very, very good. All right, how are we looking on bandages real quick? I just want to make sure everything's good. We got to get some water in our system and some food in our system. Let's just drink and eat these coconuts. That'll give us water and hunger. Perfect. And I want to make sure our bandages are all on the front page here. That way we don't have to run out of extra bandages as well. Or in case we're in an emergency, we can at least have our bandages ready to go. All right, perfect, mateys. We got 5 bandages. We got extra materials to build another weapon if we need to build a weapon. We'll actually go ahead and break down one more. Grab a couple sticks while we're here. Oh, drop that. One more. Couple more. My bad. Couple more smacks. There we go. Grab a couple stickies. And then, I believe we're good to go, mateys. Hell yeah. Let's get the hell out of here, shall we? We're good on vitals. Good on sleep, sanity. All of our stuff looks actually really good. It's the highest it's ever been. So I think, let's go on an adventure, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go on quite an exciting adventure. An exciting adventure awaits us. One that is not on land. It is under the ocean, mateys. Under the ocean is where we're looking to go next. Let's go ahead and set sail for our next adventure, shall we? Oh, man, it feels good. It feels really good to say that we're making some good progress today, guys. I felt bad last week when we couldn't find the chili pepper plants. And I'm hoping that we don't run out of that. I'm hoping that our plants will stay good to go. The coca plant just grew, so that's good to go. And I'm assuming the rest of our plants are also growing, right? With the rain watering them last night, I think our plants should be okay. I think it's just a chance of them not growing. So we got to keep some spares just in case. But guys, we're looking good. We got a spear. We got our weapons. We got our tools on our belt. We got a crossbow in case we need to shoot at some sharkies. And we even have the spear in case we need to run into some sharkies. But guys, let's go see what lurks beneath the surface and use some of that anti-shark spray, right? I always think of anti-riz spray, but anti-shark spray is what it's going to be for this next adventure here. How are we looking on time, by the way? Time's looking actually amazing, believe it or not. We still got a good 40 minutes left of stream. So I think for these final 40 minutes, we're really going to go balls to the wall, guys. We're going to try and complete the Prometheus mission. I know there's a second ship on the opposite side of that big Mount Island over there. So we're definitely going to give a good look at all of this stuff. This boat below us and the other island that has a boat. If we can get over there, though. I don't know how big this is. I don't know if there's something specific that we need. If we need to get in there. We might need an oxygen tank for this, but we're going to try and risk it for the biscuit here, guys. We have 2 shark repellents. Not more than that. So we are going to have to be very cautious and very specific with not just our movements, but also making sure that those sharks don't come to bite our tuchuses off, right? We don't want to die and end our episode on episode 4. That would be really, really bad for us. Okay, we can raise the sail. That seems good enough. Actually, let's go a little bit closer. There we go. Now we're nice and close. All right, mateys. Oh, man, I don't really want to jump in the water, man. I'm scared. I am so scared of the sharks in this game, guys. I can't lie. They are terrifying. All right, let's do it, though. Let's get the anti-shark spray, apply, and go. Go, 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 go. Down below the surface we go, mateys. Down below the surface we go. We're just looking for blueprints. Honestly, I think that's the most important thing to look for. We need to... we need to break this with an axe. Oh, man, there's a lot of boards down here, guys. I hope that shark spray lasts a while, too, because we're going to be down here for quite a while. There we go. All right, we've opened up the ship deck. Let's go up for some oxygen real quick. Anything up here in the crow's nest as well. This one looks cool, though. This is like an old-timey pirate ship is what it looks like. I really like this little boat. Yeah, no blueprints up top. Any sharks around? Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, there's definitely sharks around, mateys. Definitely sharks around. Can we crossbow this guy underwater, you guys think? Yes, we can. We hit him once. Hit him again. Take that, you feckin' shark. Get the hell out of here. Oh, shit. We're drowning. We're drowning. We're drowning. We're drowning. Shit. I was playing with the sharks too much, mateys. I was playing with the sharks too much. Let's get above the surface. Oh, my God. Yeah, let's not die from that, mateys. Let's not die from that. I wish it told us. Oh, it does. Okay, in the bottom left, guys, you can see there at the bottom left, there is a timer on the anti-shark repellent. So that's actually really, really good. We should have a lot of time to search this entire boat as long as we can get some oxygen going. All right, I think we're good. Let's go back down here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Quickly now, quickly now. Get our axe out. I'm assuming we're going to need to chop more things here. Is that treasure? What is that? What is this? There's so much stuff down here. There's logs. There's a treasure chest with nothing in it. Oh, hold on. There's something. There's seaweed. We need a key for here. A lock. Oh, hold on. No, we don't. Break that lock. There you go. What do we got up in here, mateys? We got a dead skeleton. Okay, hold on. We got to go. We need more oxygen. Hold on. We're out of oxygen. Hold on. Oh, God. Please don't die, Captain. Please don't die. Go, 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 go. Oh, man. The oxygen doesn't last long down here. I didn't even see anything. I didn't see any blueprints. I didn't see anything of value down there either, which is pretty bad. Come on, come on. Just don't drown, Captain. Don't drown. Don't drown, don't drown, don't drown, don't drown. Oh, shit. Oh, man. It is rough down there, guys. It is rough down there. At least we know now, though, we can survive against the sharks with our anti-shark spray. And as long as we get a lot of oxygen, we should be good to continue on down here without wasting a lot of time. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Oh, no, we're not good. Hold on. Go back up. I wish it wouldn't disappear until we're full of oxygen. It disappears when we go back on the boat. So I guess we'll just chill here for a second, get our full bar of oxygen. I wish there was like a swimming skill too. There is skills in this game. There is no swimming skill though, sadly. I wish there was. Shoot that shark again here. Can we hit him with the this thing? Yeah, take that, you feckin' shark. Take that. Take another one. There you go. We're wasting time, guys, but I want to get this shark down. I don't know if we're going to catch him, though. He's kind of fast. We can only barely poke him. Can we hit him with another crossbow, you guys think? Is that going to take him down? He has a lot of health, guys, by the way, so I definitely wouldn't want to fight. Oh, he's down. Oh, hell yeah, mateys. Nice. Shark is down. Shark is definitely good to go. Nice. We'll go ahead and... Oh, my God. Look at these materials, guys. Shark leather. We got steaks galore. We got teeth. We got a lot of items. Oh, shit. Another shark. Oh, God. Okay, go back above the surface real quick. Get some oxygen. Oh, man. We're only down to like 25% of our little thing here. Let's go ahead and just drop off some of this, some of that, some of this. Shark fin. Very nice. We got one more shark repellent. We're not going to use it here, though. I want to check out the other boat in a second. Let's just jump down real quick. I just want to see if there's any blueprints down here before we run out of oxygen and before we run out of anything else here. Is this something? What is this? That is nothing of importance to me. Go down, go down, go down. Just want to check back here real quick. I didn't check too much back here. Is there anything of importance back here? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see anything. It's just like a sunken pirate ship. What a waste. What a waste, mateys. There might be something down here, though. Hold on. Double check. I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything, guys. I don't know if there's anything of value on this pirate ship, mateys. If there was, I feel like we would have seen it already. Let's get back to the surface, though, real quick before that shark spray runs out. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And our oxygen's going down. Okay, we're good. Oh, shit, mateys. God damn. All right, well, we did search one of the boats. Let's see if that updated our notebook here. I don't think it did, but I believe we are, yeah, still 50% on the Prometheus ship. Let's go to the other boat. There was another boat on the outside of the island on that side. We're going to go ahead and do another double round here, another back around way in order to get over there, though. So we'll just do another day of sailing here. Make sure that we make our way over there, and I want to see what else is out there. I mean, there's a lot of underwater things, guys. We're still missing quite a few blueprints, so there's got to be something, right, on those final two ships, right, or the ship, and then there's that underwater, like, mangrove system, too, that we're going to have to keep an eye out for as well. Wilson, how you doing, buddy? Wilson, can you believe we actually went down there? We slayed a shark, Wilson. We actually did it. We actually got quite a few shark fins. We got some shark meaty bits. And I don't know what this is. Is this shark teeth or shark leather? What is that? What is this item? What am I looking at? Shark skin. Okay, so we didn't get any teeth, surprisingly. I wish we would have, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'm not going to complain. At least we did kill a shark finally. That's another progressive option for us. We did actually survive defeating the shark. It wasn't without a challenge, though, for sure. It was definitely a challenge getting the shark ready to go. I don't even know if the spear helped, believe it or not. I believe it was all the crossbow really doing the number on the sharks there. All right, I don't know what's better. Should we go for the boat, or should we go for the mangrove? I don't know if there's a blueprint in the boat. We just found out at that last boat that there was not a blueprint, so we might be better off going for the mangrove system, because I remember last season, in season 1, that there was some stuff below the surface where that mangrove system is, but I don't remember. I remember there being a car at the bottom of the ocean. That's all I remember about that, though. I don't know if there is any blueprints or anything down there, but you guys got to remember, right? They added a whole new quest line with the Prometheus ship, and they also added an entire new island to the map. So who knows? Honestly, finding those final blueprints is going to be the hardest thing. It's always the hardest thing. That's what ended our run last season. We just could never find those missing blueprints. But last time they were all aboard the islands. I just could never find them. I never got lucky enough to find the blueprints. But let's give it a good hurrah here. We're looking to go to this island in front of us. This one directly ahead of us. And while we're doing that, let's make sure that we do have a little bit of that shark meat cooked up, right? We got a decent chunk of some meat on our person. We might as well go ahead and cook up a little bit of shark meat while we're cruising through the islands here. Oh, not that. Like that. One right there. Oh, shark meat. Oh, shit. Come back here. Need you to cook up here, Mr. Sharkfish. These are some big fillets, too, guys. We're going to be eating good for a long time tonight. We got very, very good meaty bits. Let's go ahead and eat a couple of these real quick. We'll eat some of the steaky bits. And we'll go ahead and supplement those with the actual fish steaky bits. Perfect. All right, are these cooked up? Holy shit, that was hella quick. Burnt fish? Oh my god, it literally burnt instantaneously. Holy shit, game. Calm down for a second. I just literally put them on the grill. God damn. Oh, there goes another fillet just flying off the back of the boat. Oh, not that. I don't want to burn a bandage. Shark fillet, please. Thank you. I want that bandage as well. Give me that. And then the other fillet is right here. Can we just plop that on real quick? I can't even grab it, mateys. It's kind of hiding back here. There we go. Plop that down. All right, we got to get these quick because they burn super hella quick, apparently. All right, where are we at right now, by the way? Island is going to be... I don't even know where our island's at, believe it or not. Oh, hold on. Fish fillet. And then we got one more here. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and turn the fire off. We're kind of hot. It is, again, nighttime, 7 p.m. at night, and we're looking to just... Yeah, I guess we're going in the right direction still. The island looks to be just ahead of us. Let's go ahead and plop some of these fishy steaks into the old grill, shall we? Or into the old storage. Man, I can't believe we burned those shark steaks, mateys. I bet they taste very good without being burnt. I guess we'll just eat these for now, though. They're not going to give us a whole lot of hunger. Not a whole lot of anything good for us. So we might as well just eat those real quick. Take care of that. All right, we are going to sail through the night, guys. It's kind of early anyway. It's only 7, almost 8 o'clock in the game. We still got about 30 minutes left of the stream. We're going to mainly use this last 30 minutes to try and build the last bit of a shark repellent, right? We do have some... Oh, shit. I don't think we actually have any peppers on us, though, right? No. So we only have the one that we have. unless there's pepper plants on this island. I remember there's coca plants on this island, though, so that's pretty good. But now we got to decide, should we go for the archipelago? Should we go for the mangrove island there, or should we go for the shipwrecked boat on that side? There's 2 underwater things, and we're only going to have enough supplies for one of them, either the underwater mangrove or the underwater boat. I kind of want to go to the mangrove system, though. Something's telling me that the blueprints, the final airplane blueprints, might be under the mangrove system in this island. So we'll go ahead and just dock ourselves up on this island, make sure we're good to go, and then we'll take a nice snooze as soon as we dock ourselves over on land here. Actually, what we can do, I think we can just anchor down here by lowering our sails. We'll just take a quick little snooze, guys. We're good on temperature. We're good on hydration and stuff. Actually, let's drink one real quick while it's still raining. We'll drink just a little bit here. That way that can collect while we're sleeping. Oh, come on. Beautiful. Okay, and now while we're sleeping, we can collect a little bit more rainwater. Perfect. We'll take a nice little snooze, guys. We'll wake up bright and early in the morning. At about, that seems fine, about 5 o'clock in the morning, guys. We'll save on day 46, right? And then we should be good to, well, continue on in our adventures, right? Raise those sails. Let's make our way back to the island, shall we? We're almost there. Still raining in the morning, too. It rained all night long, by the way. Very interesting, to say the least. I'm not going to complain, though. That'll keep our temperature nice and low for when it's a nice, hot, sunny day here, this next day 46. Oh, mateys, we're so close to the end, but yet so far away, right? We still got to find gold ore, which I don't remember what island the gold ore was on. So next week, we're going to have to really batten down the hatches and explore some of these islands, try and find the gold. I remember silver being on Mount Island, so we're going to go back and grab the rest of the silver ore. There is still, we got to find, let's actually take a look at this real quick. So for the plane parts, right? That's the biggest thing. We got to find more pieces, right? Like screws and metal scraps and things like that. We got to find plastics, which are easy to find. That's not a big deal. Cooling units, we got a bunch of those. I think that's the hardest thing because, you know, those are limited. Power cells, those are going to be hard. And then the big amount of screws. Actually, I think most of the stuff is doable. Most of the stuff is actually pretty decently doable as well. Shouldn't be too hard at all to get some of this stuff taken care of. All right, lower the sails. We're good enough. We're close enough to the island. Let's go ahead and get ourselves over on land here. Let's take a look at our calendar. See where we last left off at. I think our calendar was over here too on the back side. Oh yeah, we got a lot of updating for this calendar, guys. A lot of updating. We're on day 46, by the way, for some of you guys who may be just joining us. We're 46 days in surviving this island, mateys. It's a long mission, but I'm not ending this series until we get off the island, until we actually survive and make it to the very end. I refuse to end this series, unless we die, of course. If we die, it's GG. But for now, we're not dying, and I refuse to die easily. If we're going out fighting, that's for sure. Alright, so day 10, day 20. We got a couple of these metal scrap bits as well. Let's see if we can just get all of them here. So day 20, day 25, day 30, day 35, day 40, and then day 4. Oh, God, what the hell's going on with that wave right there? What the hell? Day 45, we need one more metal beam and then, or metal sheet, and then we also need a stick to go along with that. Ooh, here we go. We got actually a bunch of sticks right here. Perfect. I'll take both of these for the road as well. Another stick. Can I take that? Yep, thank you. Man, this little island's pretty nifty, I can't lie. I hope there's more coca plants over here too. We need a lot of that to build more shark repellent. Alright, we'll drop one right here for now. And then this one's just going to come over here for later on when we get another extra couple days. And then let's go ahead and drop off the, well, let's drop off another stick, right, for day 46. Perfect. All right, mateys, let's take a look around. So we know that there's the archipelago, or the mangrove system there. There is a bit of a sunken ship on that side of the island. What should we go for? Let me know down in the chat, guys. Should we go for the mangrove system, or should we go for the sunken ship? There's only enough oxygen and enough anti-shark repellent for one. At least for this episode. Next week, we'll try the other one. Whatever we don't do this week, we'll do next week. But I definitely want to give it a go. We got more coral berry up here. Very nice. More stones. That's actually really good. Really useful, actually. We'll go ahead and just drop those down. We're looking for coca plants, mateys. We're looking for coca. We're also looking for, any more of those blueprints. If we miss any more blueprints, I'd much rather get a couple of those as well. Aloe vera could be very useful, actually. We got coffee plants. That's actually really good for energy. Let's look around here. I mean, this island, we only got to very much scour this island, like, quickly last time. So there might be some things hiding in the water. You might find a blueprint or two just around these rock surfaces and things. I do want to go explore, specifically that mangrove system in the future. But today, what is this? Copper ore. Okay. We got 1 copper ore on this island. Interesting. I'm trying to remember all the things, guys. There's so many different materials. There's copper, gold, iron, silver, tin, and then of course there's your normal materials, right? Like your pepper plant. Oh, energy drink. Nice. We'll take that. I didn't even see that last time we came through here. Yeah, we definitely got to keep our eyes peeled. Make sure that we're not missing out on some of these hidden items that might have been passed up on this island. Let's just kind of scour the island a little bit. See some crabs in the dirt. I'm nervous about snakes. I remember there being a snake or some sort of a spider predator. I don't remember if it was a snake or a spider. I just remember there was something on this island that could have even been a scorpion. Yo! Another blueprint, mateys! Oh my god, please be a plane part. Oh my god, mateys! We did it! We got the plane chassis blueprint! Oh my god, and it comes with the wings! Foam springs! Oh my god, we are almost out of here, ladies and gentlemen. We are almost out of the world here. I don't know how many plane parts there is. Oh my god, though, the chassis comes with the wings, mateys. The chassis comes with the wings! Oh my god, that is amazing! Okay, I think we are still missing a dashboard, though. If I remember the last season 1, I think there is a dashboard piece, but we got the most important part, and that was the plane chassis. This is why you look very deep on these grasses, guys. You never know when there's a blueprint just kind of sneaking around on these islands. You never really know, and we would have passed it up if I didn't look very vehemently on these grassy patches, because you really, you know, you can pass them up super quick. Magical Pirate coming in the chat with some hype. Oh my god. Guys, are we going to finish this series in 5 episodes? We very much might. We very much might finish this whole series in 5 episodes. That would be crazy, though. I don't know if we're going to get that far, though. You know, we gotta find more parts, right, to build those airplane pieces. You know, we got the blueprints, but we still got to get power cells, gold ingots, so we got to find gold still. We got the 3 valves for the engine, so I'm not going to use that for air, whatever it's called, the air supply tank. And then we still got to get more items, right? More plastics, more screws, a lot of metal scraps too, a lot of items still left to get, but I can't lie, it feels really good that we managed to actually succeed in finding another blueprint today. Holy shit, guys. Man, what a crazy episode. We started on Mount Island looking for some pepper plants. We found pepper plants and silver. We upgraded our tools and our weapons to all silver weapons and tools. And we are already finding our final few blueprints. I'm not going to say our final, I don't know how many there are left, but our final few blueprints, which of course was our important one, the plane chassis. We can actually start building our parts and start getting this plane going. I'm assuming the manual will actually tell us too. We do have a notebook on how to build the airplane. I'm assuming it will tell us now that we have the chassis how many pieces we need. I'm not quite sure if it will or not, but let's check that out real quick. Let's chill up in the forest in the shade, and let's see what the actual notebook has to say for the plane. He said it's running out of time. A plane, as he lost his mind out here. Treasures, handbook, aviation repair, and upkeep. Okay, does that help us though? Now I have collected the repair manual. I should look around for blueprints so I can construct the parts needed for the plane so I can get out of here. Oh, it doesn't tell us though, mateys. We have the handbook, but we do not have a way to read the handbook. We don't know how many parts are left on the airplane. But we are getting close, guys. We are 62% escaping. Not bad. Not bad at all. I just want to take a look here on some of these different areas. Ooh, an energy bar. Oh my god, we're finding some really good items on this island. I can't believe we passed up some of this stuff. Energy bars, energy drinks, all that stuff can help us survive a lot longer on these islands without needing to sleep, without needing to go take a little bit of a snooze. Coca plant. Nice. We're coming just for you, buddy. I'm here just for you, Mr. Coca plant. Nice. Hell yeah. We'll pick all that up. We need more shark repellent anyway. Hell yes. All right. That looks really good, actually. I just want to check the final big island, that one right there. I don't know if there's any blueprints that we might have missed on that island, but let's just check this little section here real quick. Trying to kind of scour the island, make sure we're not missing any more of those blueprints. Man, that one was so hidden. I can't believe I didn't even see that one last time. We went through this island last time, and I did not see that blueprint at all. It was really hidden in the grass there, mateys. It was hella hidden in the grass. All right, let's check it up here on this side real quick. Check the grass. That looks like a silver ore node. If it is, we'll take it. We'll take more silver. We need 25 silver bars, so we got a ways to go before we get there. We might even build another storage crate. Oh, more coca. Nice. Hell yeah, mateys. This island is the one to go to. Very good items to be found on these islands. Hell yeah. More kava kava. That's good. That's good to calm you down. Get that sanity level up. Make sure you're not tweaking out on these islands. Goose bear. Oh, God. Oh, shit. I heard it, man. Damn it. I heard that snake, too. Yeah, get out of here, you scallywag. Yeah, take that, you feckin' snake. Ow. Hey, now. Hey, now. You're dead. You feckin' fecker. God damn it, man. All right, we're going to take that snake meat. We'll take that snake skin as well. God damn it, man. Feckin' snakes, mateys, I tell you, they sneak up when you're least expecting. I didn't even hear him until he bit us. He literally just bit us right on the toesies. Luckily, we didn't get poisoned from him. Lucky we didn't take too much damage on our health either. We're down to about 90% health. Oh, man, that was terrifying. All right, what is this, granite? Okay, we don't need granite. We just need silver for this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it. Let's go explore the final bit. Oh, what was that? What is that? Yeah, get out of here, you fecker. All right, what do we got here? We got our final note bottle, too. Mateys, nice. 2 quests completed in tonight's episode. Make some noise. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. We got all 100% bottle notes. All 100% of the radio tower completed. We didn't find Lieutenant J. Thompson's notes just yet, Logan Harper's or the Prometheus ship, but we are well on our way to finishing up. Oh, God dang it. Oh, we got sunburnt, mateys. God damn it. It's not even that hot, you scallywag. It's only 100 degrees. God damn it. We just got sunburnt, mateys. We are going to have to bandage up here a little bit. God damn it, man. We can't even celebrate, ladies and gentlemen. We can't even celebrate. Well, getting a bit of some island negative effects on us. Let's go ahead and bandage ourselves up here real quick with a glorious green bandage. Thank you. All right, that should keep us alive. Keep that sunburn off of us. I'm assuming that's a rash, sunburn rash, sun rash, whatever you want to call it. Let's go ahead and drop off some of this coca. The other meaty bits if we can. There we go. How much storage we got? We still got a little bit of storage as well. Let's drop that bottle note off and the snake skin too. Perfect. All right, I don't know if that bandage is working on that injury there. Let's take a look real quick. Let's just make sure. It said we got sun. I don't even know. I don't even know what we got happening to us, guys. I can't even tell you. Let's go ahead and crouch here in the shade. Let's take a look here. So that was rash. Yeah, it looks like rash. Rash. Spending too much time in the sun is not good for your skin. It will lead to health loss over time. Shit. Untreated rashes can worsen and become infected. Oh my god. You can cure and prevent rashes with any type of bandage and aloe gel crafted via your journal. Honey bandage lasts longer than regular bandages as well. Okay, well that's fine. I think we're okay. We're not really struggling for that. And I think, yeah, now that the sun's out of the way, I think we'll be fine. I'm hoping that our sun rash, our sun burn will go away later on. But for now, we do need some rocks back at camp, so we'll go ahead and pick up a couple rocks here. I'm hoping that that rash will go away there in the bottom left corner. We did bandage up, so that should take care of it. But there's no like guarantee, right? It just depends on if the bandage wants to help out or not. But I'm hoping that we can avoid any more sunburn, because I want to go there, guys, where the underground area is. There's some sort of under ocean archipelago or mangrove type system there. I definitely don't want to leave without grabbing some of that stuff as well. There we go, plop that up in there. Nice. We're actually pretty stocked up on rocks, believe it or not. We'll go ahead and just drop this one here for now. Actually, let's break that in case we need that for our hatchet. I'm sorry, for our hammer. We got a decent amount of space, too. We have about 6 slots on our person and 1 slot on our storage. All right, once that infection goes away, guys, or I guess the rash here, the sun rash, we are going to try to, I guess we have to sleep another night, guys. We're going to have to sleep another night. We're going to have to sail over to the archipelago, or whatever you want to call it, this little mangrove system. And I think that's what we're going to search first, guys. I feel like that's going to be a better bet for us when it comes to surviving tonight. And trying to find those final plain blueprint parts. What does it cost for the chassis, by the way? For the chassis, we need foam and springs. I think we actually have most of that. I don't think we have enough springs for that. So we are going to go ahead and pick up some springs. I think there's a mattress on Mount Island. There's also a mattress back at our main island. So I think we're fine for springs. But we definitely need to get foam, which I think we can get from these mattresses as well. So we'll do a nice little snooze tonight. We'll eat a little bit of food as well while we're here. We have, let's eat a banana here. I think a banana will be fine for us. Yeah, I like that. I hope the devs never change that. I like that the things don't expire in the storage crate. I really hope the devs never update that. It's actually really, really nice that they managed to actually help us in that regard, right? Anything in the storage will never spoil, which I think is perfect as far as the survival situation goes. All right, how are we looking on time? Guys, we got about 15 minutes left to stream. We're going to take a nice little snooze as soon as our rash heals up here. I don't want to sleep with it because our health is still going down, as you guys can see, so we might end up dying. But I think we are, I think we're good. I think we're good on hunger and health and stuff. Do we have coconuts on us? Coconuts can kind of give us more health and hunger. We have energy drinks, though. That'll be fine, and an energy bar, which will definitely give us a bit of hunger there. I think for now, let's go to sleep real quick. We'll do a nice little snooze. We'll see if that rash goes away while we're sleeping. I seriously hope it does. And then hopefully, guys, when we wake up in the morning... Oh, shit, it did. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. God dang it. Wake up, Captain. Wake up. We got infected overnight. God damn it. Oh, no, mateys. God dang it. Okay, let's take a look here. What can we do here? Prevents rashes, heals, lacerations, and infection. Okay, let's just put another bandage up here. Come on. Slap a bandage on it, guys. You'll be all right. We'll be all right. Okay, perfect. All right. Now we're good. Temperature's a little low. We almost died, mateys. We almost died of infection. God damn it. Man, this game is very relentless when it comes to survival. It's so hard. It's one of the hardest games I've ever played when it comes to survival. But we're doing it. I can't lie. We are doing it. It's just not easy, to say the least. It's not the easiest game. All right, we'll get our temperature up just a little bit here, guys. Now that the infection's taken care of and the lacerations and the rashes are taken care of, wait till our temperature's up just a little bit here. We actually don't need to sleep, so I think we're good. I think we'll just sail through the night over to the area here. Once we turn this fire out, of course, like such. Perfect. And then we should be good to sail over to that underwater area and be ready for a full day of exploring what's down below the surface of this little zone. There is another sunken ship on that side of the island, guys, but we'll do that next week. Worry about finding that sunken ship and what's inside of it next week. But for now, I think we're mainly just focusing on looking for that final plane blueprint. I think it's just one. I think it's just the dashboard, which I think we might find here rather than in the ship. Just because, you know, we searched that other ship. We didn't find anything in that other ship. We found a skeleton, and that was pretty much it. So I don't know if there's anything important in the other ship behind this island. So I think the next most important items will be here and this little mangrove system that we have just shy off the side of the island here. Nice. I'm glad we actually set out early too for the day. It's gonna definitely be a nice part of the day as soon as we actually get to where we're trying to get to today. Man, I can't believe, guys, episode 4, full of progress, just full of progress. We had no problem at all, guys, finding the chili pepper plant today. I mean, we did get bit by a jaguar and a snake and a lizard. We got bit by all the predators today, and we did survive. We did get sunburned a couple times, which we did help survive with that. And all in all, I mean, honestly, we made a shit ton of progress. I mean, I can't even complain. It was a very, very progressive day, to say the least. Let's go ahead and eat one of these. We'll just eat another steaky bit. Why are you turning, game? Why are you turning around, Raph? I need you to turn this way. We're going for the giant island right over here. And let's go ahead and eat that. Let's go ahead and eat that steaky bit real quick. Make sure we're nice and filled up here. All right, perfect, mateys. Now is the real test of determination. Can we not die from sharks? Can we get down to the bottom of the ocean? Can we avoid drowning while we're down here at the bottom of the ocean? All these answers and more will be determined here, live, on the Nomadic Gaming channel right here, right now, guys. Let's go ahead and get it going. Let's go ahead and drop off the shark repellent like such. Boom, and then let's go. Time to go. Let's see what's at the bottom of the ocean, shall we? Let's see what we got down here. Quickly now, Captain, quickly now. We might need oxygen for this. Looks like it's very, very low down here. Oh, hold on. Here's something right here. A valve. Very nice. We need that. We got a car. Anything else down here, though? Any blueprints? Anything else that I can find? I see a car. I see another shell. That's just a seashell. Let's go up to the top. We're down half in oxygen here. I see a blue thing there. That might be a blueprint right there, so we'll come back. Let's just get up to the surface real quick. Get that oxygen back. Oh, mateys, this was definitely a good option to go for, though. Finding that valve was very, very much worth it, in my opinion. I feel like that's going to help us get not just the airplane built up. Oh, go, Captain, go. What are you doing? Oh, my God. He wanted to just wait just under the surface. He didn't want to go up for some reason. Where are those sharks at, by the way? Sharks? Okay, sharks are fine. Let's just stay above the surface here. Oh, mateys, lordy be, what a day, though. What a day. We're definitely well on our way to building the airplane part. Any of you guys want to Google that real quick? Let me know how many airplane pieces there are for this game. I don't know how many there are. I didn't even Google it myself. I probably should have Googled it, but I don't really know. I'm assuming this is where the final piece will be found, though. Maybe somewhere in this tree as well. So kind of scour the tree. But I thought I saw blue on this backside here. Let's take a look around. Is there something blue? There's a blue fern. A valve, a car piece, which we don't really care for. Can we break this? No, we can't break the car down, so it's just a bit of a car down here. What a weird flex, game. What a weird flex. Oh, hold on. A treasure, mateys. Hell yeah. We found a treasure. Okay, I'll take that. We'll take that back up to the top of the boat. We have space for that. We can definitely go ahead and plop that up. Guys, we found another treasure, mateys. Hell yeah. I don't know how I missed that with my pirate senses, but I'll take it. I'll gladly accept another pirate treasure. Hell yeah, mateys. Look at this thing. It looks beautiful. It looks glorious, to say the least. All right, and then we should be good to go ahead and plop this into the old inventory, right? Yeah, perfect. Max inventory, all the items in our backpack. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing amazing. We're doing absolutely amazing. Oh, shit, there's sharks. Is our repellent still good? We're still halfway on the repellent. Let's go down. Let's quickly go down one more time, guys. I don't know if there's anything else down here, but I just want to search around. It seems like every time we go down, we find something new. So I might as well just do one final searchy search. Just make a look around, make sure that we're not missing any more blueprints, any more plane parts or anything like that. No, it looks like, oh, is that something under the engine? No. Something inside? No. Something in the back seat? No, nothing up there. Okay, we're out of oxygen. Okay, time to go up, Captain. Time to go up. Raft is going to be over here. I see it. Quickly now, quickly now. Do not die. Do not drown. Quickly now, Captain. Quickly now. Oh, just in time, too. We just made it. Just in time to get our oxygen. All right, we're going to do one more looky-loo down there, guys. We got enough time with our shark repellent to do one more looky-loo. But, guys, I feel very accomplished in today's stream. I mean, we got a shit ton of stuff done. We checked out this kind of very long tree down at the bottom of the ocean. We checked out the one ship by our main island. We checked out getting the shark repellent in the first place, so that's another bonus for us. I mean, honestly, we are doing it. We're doing everything that we can to finish off this season, and we did 2 missions today. We finished the entire tower mission, and we also finished the entire bottled note mission, which was actually very surprisingly. I didn't think we'd be able to do that. I didn't know where that final bottled note would be, so that was just a lucky break for us, a lucky little find. Yeah, looking around down here, guys, I don't see anything else. I'm nervous about the sharks. Why is he swimming sideways? What the hell? Shark, I don't think that's how swimming works, buddy. I don't know if that's how swimming works. We'll just go ahead and check this tree line as well, since we still got a little bit of time on the shark repellent, and we still got a little bit of oxygen here. We'll just kind of look around, make sure there's nothing hiding up here above the surface as well. Anything up in here? Anything? We can walk on this? Holy shit, I didn't think we could walk up here. What the hell? Oh my god, we're walking on water, mates. We turned into Jesus over here. We turned into Jesus. We can walk on water now, apparently. Alright, mateys, let's get the hell out of here. Shark repellent's pretty much over with. Let's get that sail down, or up, I should say. Get our raft ready to head home. Guys, I feel very, and I mean very accomplished in today's episode. We searched everything that I wanted to search today. We got our chili peppers. We got silver on deck. We got a lot of progress in today's episode. We still got about 10 minutes left. It's going to be enough time to get back home. We are going to take a quick detour here on Mount Island, though, to get a little bit more of that silver. I want to get a little bit more of that silver. We're definitely going to need that for next week's episode. And then we're also going to need to start looking for gold. Gold's another important one for the plane build. So far, though, guys, we are looking amazing. We finally got the plane chassis. We finally got all the other pieces like the engine and the propeller, the battery. I think we got everything. I think we have everything. Again, I don't know if we have everything, though. There might be a dashboard piece. I remember there being some sort of dashboard piece, but they might have got rid of that, too. They might have got rid of that over the last season and this season. So what we're going to do in next week's stream, we're going to start actually working towards getting a getting those plane parts built. We're gonna start looking for all those important planey bits, planey pieces, and things like that. And I think next week, guys, we're really gonna start hightailing it for the end game. I don't know if we're gonna complete the Prometheus ship quest. I don't know if we're gonna complete any of the other quests as well, finding the notes and some of the other things. But I will say, I feel very accomplished, guys. I feel very accomplished in today's stream. And I feel like in next week, we're going to have no problem surviving farther in our adventures this week coming up. What the hell? All right, perfect. Sorry about that, guys. I was getting a bit of a call. I wanted to go ahead and just reach out to the... It's a friend of mine that I haven't heard from in a long, long time. So I want to make sure that I don't ignore her call. Give her a text back. Let her know. We're almost done with the stream. We'll be able to call her back later on. So thank you guys so much for sticking around while I just kind of went immediately silent there for no reason. That was the reason. I was trying to text a friend of mine back. Ow, what the hell? Oh, dang it. We broke our legs trying to jump into the ocean there. What the hell was that? All right, guys, a mattress, another important item for us, guys. We need springs. We need lots and lots of those items, so we're going to go ahead and just grab all the springs here. And the foam. I think foam's another important one for us to make sure we're grabbing, so we're going to grab... Oh, yeah, this thing had a shit ton of springs. Holy crap, holy. Man, 9 springs or something like that? That's crazy. And then foam. Foam's another important one for us to grab. We'll go ahead and grab all of that. I think that's everything as far as... Oh, there we go, another foam piece. There is cloth. We can pick up one cloth. And our inventory is full, mages. Let's go ahead and take care of that real quick. We'll drop off some of the items back into the storage. And then we should be able to grab a little bit of silver, right? That's the final thing I want to grab before we finish off with tonight's stream. Let's go ahead and take out the... ooh, I don't even know anymore, guys. What to get rid of, guys? What to get rid of? That's the big question here. Oh, the valve we can definitely not get rid of. The springs can go. Let's do this real quick. So we'll make a space for the springs. We'll go ahead and grab the... bottle note. I think that's a good one to grab. We'll go ahead and plop some springs in there because those are going to be able to stack a little bit better. And then also the same thing with the lizard skin. I think we can take that snake skin, snake skin, and make another space for that. There we go. So all the springs are good. I'll keep that energy drink on us. Any more space that we have, though? Anything else we can get rid of? Granite is fine. We'll just leave that on the raft for now. And then on the backside, yeah, we got enough space for lots and lots of that silver ore. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some. I don't know how many we have back at home, guys, so we're just going to go and mine, like, pretty much this entire rock. I don't know how much of this rock we need. We're probably going to need all of it or a majority of it, so we're just going to go ahead and mine a decent chunk out of this rock here, see how we're doing, see if we can actually survive and grab a good chunk of this silver while we're here. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know if these rocks respawn either, so I don't want to risk it. I'd much rather just have some of this ready to go, and then we'll have an extra one in case we need some in next week's episode. If we're running out of materials or some of our stuff breaks or anything like that, I'd much rather have a spare later on for next week in case we need to break down a whole nother rock, right? In case we need to break down an entire another rock, we should be good to go ahead and have the materials for that. Man, I can't lie, this pickaxe has a lot of durability. I don't see durability of this tool right now. I hope it has invincibility, durability, but I don't know. It's hard to really tell on this game. There's not really a durability meter. How are we looking on things? Energy is a little bit low. Hydration's a little bit low. Can we drink? Nothing, actually. We can't drink anything. Okay, let's get some hydration real quick. We'll come back, right? We can always come back and get more items. But I do want to go ahead and grab a bit of a drinky drink real quick. Make sure that we're not, especially while it's raining, right? We can always fill up our watering bucket here as the rain continues through. All right, what else we got here? So we can eat, I don't want to eat anything. I think we're good on storage. I just want to go ahead and put anything that stacks, mateys, anything that stacks in here. Can we stack? I don't know, guys. I feel like we're done. I think that's all of our materials that we can get. I mean, silver, we got 3, 6, 9, 12 silver. It's not a lot. I don't feel comfortable with just 9 pieces of silver, but I think we're going to have to come back next week and try and get more, because right now we're pretty filled up on inventory. I mean, I guess we can put this out. I guess not. I guess we are full inventory. Dang it. Okay. What we're going to do, guys, let's eat the energy bar. We don't really need that. We have a couple back at home. I was going to collect all of our rations in case, you know, in case we need them, but I don't think we're going to need them. So let's go ahead and make a little bit more space. We'll get one more set of silver ore, so 15 silver ore in total. And I think that's a perfect place for us to go head home, right? We should be able to actually bring a decent chunk of these materials back home with us, and we should have no problem next week smelting down lots of that iron. I'm sorry, silver. I keep wanting to say iron. It's silver. Smelting down lots of that silver. And of course, starting to work on that airplane, guys. We got a lot of that foam as well today. We have 4 pieces on us. We need 6 in total, and I think we have some at home, so that's really, really good. And then as far as springs go, we need a lot of springs, but that's okay too, because we had some stored back at home as well. So we're looking pretty good, guys. I think we're good to head home. I think today's adventure went very well. I think we can say safely that we are well on our way to surviving the island of Project Castaway. And we may no longer be a castaway, mateys. In next week's episode, we may start working on building the airplane. We may start getting the airplane built. And then I think we are ready to escape the island. I can't say that yet, though. We still need to find gold. We still need to find lots of scrap metal and some things like that. But I don't think we're going to be short on materials, guys. We have a car that's on our main island that we can get lots of scrap from. We have the a couple other items on our base, like the other mattress, where we can get more springs, more foam if we need more foam. Pretty much all those extra items. It really just boils down to if we have them already or not, right? If we have them already or not. And so far, guys, I think the only thing we're shy on is, well, aside from this gold, is going to be leather, right? We need leather for the chair, but we do have some shark skins. We even have that lizard skin, which is right here. So, I mean, we're starting to work our way to getting that leather going. It's just going to take a couple days of surviving and trying to smelt down that leather, starting to get that stuff going. But so far, I mean, we're making a very good headway. I mean, we got plants growing. We got the fertilizer machine, compost bin going. I mean, there's nothing else that I think we really need to focus on. I mean, I definitely want to go check that sunken ship in next week's episode. But so far in this week's episode, I feel accomplished, guys. I can't lie. We did a lot more than I thought we would have done today. I didn't think about even trying to do the tower today. We completed the entire tower, which is amazing. I didn't even think about trying to find that final plane blueprint. Like, obviously, that's always on my mind, right? It's always back there in the back of the mind. Like, will we get all the plane pieces today? Will we get all the ones that we're missing? And again, I don't know. We have a lot. We have the chassis, though. That's the most important part, though. So we might be almost done, guys. We're 62% completed, you know, building the with the airplane mission. But we got to focus on building the airplane part. So I'm excited. I think next week's going to be another banger episode where we're going to have lots of things to focus on, lots of things to craft up, and well, a lot of stuff to do back at home too, right? We got to make more plants. We got to grow more of the peppers, of course. We got lots of coca, but we do need to get a lot more if we're going to build more of those anti-shark sprays. Those things came in clutch today, mateys. We got an extra valve for an oxygen tank, which is amazing. And we also got a blueprint right on that island. We got a final another blueprint. I don't know if it's our final one, but we got another blueprint on our island, which is absolutely amazing as well. Man, I can't lie, guys. Today, it's a good day. I always say this on the Nomadic Gaming channel. It's always a good day to have a good day, but I'm having a great day, mateys. We are very much making a shit ton of progress today, and I feel very accomplished. How are you guys doing, though? Enough about me. Are you guys having a good day? Are you guys having a good evening? I know we're right here at the end of the stream, the last 5 minutes, guys. But I honestly hope that you all enjoyed today's stream. Hope all of you guys had a great day today as well. I know the week is still at the beginning. We're almost to hump day, though. Tomorrow will be our hump day celebrations. And, of course, we definitely have some things to celebrate tomorrow, right? We have to check out a new outfit. And Palia, thank you again, Magical, for the giveaway. Thank you so much for gifting me an outfit. I'll gladly showcase it in tomorrow's stream. And I also want to showcase our horses, mateys. In last week's stream, we actually didn't get to do Palia because our stream was just bugging out. I think the weather was causing us not to be able to stream last week. So this week, tomorrow, we're going to have a lot to showcase. I have 3 horses in total to show you guys. I'm not going to spoil anything, but they're all completely different from each other. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you the colors. One's white, one's dark brown, and one is this kind of crimson red color. But that is it. There's a lot more specialties, a lot more uniquenesses to each horse. And we'll talk a little bit about that in tomorrow's Palia stream. And of course, we still got to work on the bundle board. I did build a couple of the furnishings, and I have some things still left to go with the bundle board. We still got to get those fishies. We still got to start working on the new zone as well, right? For the Royal Highlands. We never did anything past that main quest, right? Finding, oh, damn it, there's a lizard in our camp, mateys. Oh, dang it. Wilson! Wilson, you're supposed to keep our camp safe, you scallywag. What the hell are you doing, Wilson? We got a feckin' lizard on the old campground again, you scallywag. Wilson! God damn it, Wilson. Yeah, poke him. Poke him a little bit. Poke him a little bit. Take that, lizard. Take that, lizard. Take another one. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Wilson, what are you doing, buddy? I told you to keep the campground safe, you scallywag. Wilson. This mishap here, this mishap behind us, me having to kill that lizard, it's coming out of your paycheck, Wilson. It's coming out of your paycheck, goddammit. Goddamn, Wilson. I can't even trust you to keep our campground safe, damn it. Oh, nice. Our chili pepper plants are nice and grown. Looks like coca plants, kava, all of our plants are nice and grown, mateys. Hell yeah. That's amazing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and sleep here on day 46. I think we're on day 47, actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go ahead and drop a couple more sticks down. 45, 46, 47. And then once we wake up tomorrow, guys, we'll go ahead and drop another stick and then save the game, guys. But here, I believe, is a perfect time for us to end tonight's stream. We're not going to worry about inventory in today's episode. We'll worry about managing our inventory and all these items that we have in next week's episode. Let's just go ahead and drop a couple of these items off, though. We don't need that. The foam can go, too, if that can fit. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll worry about some of the other items in next week's stream. But for now, guys, let's go to sleep. Living lavishly here on the islands, guys. And before we end up sailing out on our boat, we're definitely going to drink that beer as well. Not boat, our airplane, right? We'll definitely drink that beer before we leave the island in next week's episode. If we do leave the island in next week's episode. All right, mateys, we'll go ahead and save real quick here. We'll go ahead and get another day up on the calendar and then just double save to make sure that we're actually good to go here. Get another double save on our calendar here. Day 46, 47, 48. I think we're on 48 right now. And then we'll do another save real quick just to make sure we're actually good to go here, mateys. Let's go sleep again. Do another savey save. Boom, boom, and boom. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time of the evening. That is the end of the stream. I know it's sad, mateys. I know it's always sad to reach the end of the streams, but do not worry. Do not be sad, because although we have ended tonight's stream, although we made it to the very end of the night is still very much young, right, ladies and gentlemen? The night is very much young. We got a lot more adventures to do. We got a couple folks to go check out tonight. And of course, guys, if you do want to stick around for just a moment, we are going to raid out. We are definitely going to find somebody to raid out to tonight. Hopefully somebody new. So guys and gals, if you do want to be part of the Nomadic crew, if you do want to support the channel tonight with that raid call, we'll go ahead and post that in the chat. The first one is going to be for all those scallywags who are lurking, who are also following, who are maybe even not following. But if you're not following, why not drop a follow, guys? You made it this way. You made it this far to the very end of the stream. And if you did enjoy today's episode, if you want to see another one next week, why not drop a follow, drop a subscribe over on YouTube. We can always use the support. I'm going to go ahead and drop my socials, guys, but I'm also going to go ahead and drop the other raid call as well for our Subby Wubbies. The second one is going to be for all Subby Wubbies who are part of the Nomadic Crew subs division. Again, thank you guys so much for the support for the month of May. And we're almost to the end of the month, guys. We're almost fall on into the summer, but we're doing amazing. You guys are absolutely amazing. Always coming out to show up and support Captain Nomadic here on our Nomadic streams, guys. And I cannot say this enough. I love every single one of you guys. You are the best Nomadic Crew that a pirate can ever have. And don't let anybody sully that name, right, mateys? You guys are the best Nomadic Crew that a captain could ever have. Thank you guys so much for joining us on our stream tonight. Magical says, thanks for the great stream, Captain. See you next time. Let's go, mateys. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Magical, for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for sticking around to the very end. I do absolutely appreciate that, guys. I will go ahead and drop down our socials real quick in case any of you guys are feeling generous and you do want to go ahead and follow us on the other platforms. We are now live on YouTube. We're now live on Kick. We're also live on Twitch. We're on all the platforms now, mateys. We're on all the platforms. So if you do want to support us on any of the other platforms, feel free to follow yourselves over that away and support us on those other platforms. But for now, guys and gals, let's go ahead and get ready for a raid tonight. Again, I feel very accomplished. We did an amazing job getting all the things that I wanted to do today. We got the chili peppers. We got to test out the anti-shark spray. We got to go underwater. We built silver tools as well, which was absolutely amazing. And we are now well on our way to getting out of the island, right? The only thing that we missed is the gas can. That's the one thing I don't know about. We'll have to figure out where to find the gas can in next week's episode. But for tonight, we are the only ones streaming in this category, so I'm just going to go off of my followers list here, guys. Let's go see if we can give some support to somebody on my followers list. Let's go see if there is somebody that I would like to send you guys to. A lot of survival folk, actually. A lot of people doing survivals tonight. What is that? Arc Raiders? No, we're not going to do that. Memento, that seems interesting. Is North on? I'd love to raid into North tonight. That'd be pretty fun. Duders is on. Brief Poster's on. We also got Nifty Gal. She's doing Paralives. Let's see. Tamagotchi Life, Legend of Zelda, Forza Horizon. Any of you guys into Forza Horizon? I know Unholy Ghost is into Forza Horizon. The beginning of my Subnautica journey. Stream is on, doing marbles on stream, I'm assuming. She's normally doing marbles on stream. Abuan, Booming Human. Man, there's a lot of people. Oh, North is on. Okay, mages, we're going to go ahead and raid out to North Souls. She is one of my all-time favorite streamers. If you don't catch me in a singing stream outside of our normal stream or in all of the other people that we raid out to, you can always find me in North Soul stream. She's always doing some sort of random game. It looks like tonight she's doing Grain Rot with a G, not with a B. So let's give some support to North Souls, guys. She's a longtime friend of mine, a longtime supporter of the channel. If you could do one thing to support Nomadic tonight, it is to copy and paste those Nomadic raid calls into the North Souls channel. We're going to go ahead and get that raid started, guys. And of course, the final announcement, ladies and gentlemen, the final thing that I have to announce before we raid out tonight is to say, take care of yourselves, mateys. Hydrate, stretch, eat something, use the restroom, do whatever you need to do to take care of yourselves, guys. And I hope to see you all back here again tomorrow for another banger episode here on the Nomadic Gaming channel. Tomorrow, guys, we'll be doing more of a cozy stream. We'll be checking out a little bit of some Palea, checking out more of the Royal Highlands and seeing what else is awaiting us in our adventures tomorrow. So you don't want to miss out on that, guys. Lots of things to do, lots of things to explore, lots of things to show off as well. We also still need to do those unboxings from last week, right? Those super legendary Zeki box unboxings. And we also got to go ahead and do a bit of a showcase of our horses. So a lot of things in tomorrow's stream. But for tonight, guys and gals, before I head out, the last thing to leave you with is an ahoy, mateys! And until next time, take care, you scallywags!